The choice is clear. I'll cut my own path.
All right, Kaizen, welcome in. How's it going? I'm just posting that we're going live. How are you doing today? Let me get the game on the screen for you guys here too. Whoop. There we go. All right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, my iPhone 10 still doesn't have Karen at 400, so I don't have the last ticket. I hate Twitch's new mobile layout. Really? Wait, what's different? There's nothing different I haven't noticed, unless there's a new update like literally today that I haven't gotten. But like the new layout, or at least the update that I am on, follower emotes work now. Animated emotes work. I have to press a button to pop up the chat text box. Are you viewing in landscape or portrait? I mean, that button's always been there, but usually by default, if you're in portrait mode, the chat should be there by default. Let me see if there's an update. Because I don't think it's updated. It updated a few days ago, but... Look at this. I've got 3 people over 1,000. Karen's at 180. Give me my ticket. Let me see. Updates. Bobo, welcome in. How are you doing today? Sent a pic in Discord. Yeah, it doesn't look like an update's available for me. Yeah, I don't see anything that shows it. Let me check in Discord. Atri, welcome in. How are you doing today? We're getting ready for summons. My iPad's ready to go. Oh my gosh, this account, look at this. I've got 3 units with their score and fortune bonds over 1,000. Karen's at 180. This is annoying. Give me my ticket, please. Please. Let's spin another stamina potion. Wait, Kaizen, where did you post the picture? Fully vaxxed, congratulations. How do you feel? So that's your second shot, right? Or did you mean your booster? Boosted. Oh, so fully vaccinated and boosted. Congratulations. So yeah, the booster is usually a smaller dose, so usually you should feel mostly fine. Yeah, I had no response to the boost. Oh, I didn't feel bad or anything after the booster. So, hey Zero, welcome in. People are sacking her for her special. Oh, yeah. I mean, Mareeta, again, yeah, it's an inheritable special. Need to eventually pull 12 to plus 10 and to fodder. Sent as as a DM. Okay, let me see. Ah. Oh, you're viewing in portrait mode. That's why. Yeah, the button's always been there, but the default's always been to show the chat, unless it's set otherwise in your settings. But if you're in portrait mode, it's naturally gonna show at the bottom. So. Let's see. Didn't realize her special was inheritable. So I merged her. I mean, hey, that's fine too. Give me a $100 Visa gift. Wait, what? For your vaccination? Or as a?
I'll cut my own path.
Wait, who gave you? Cry. I needed my last ticket on the iPhone 10. Oh, the doctor gave you $100. I mean, I know they're trying to provide incentives for getting boosted, but that seems excessive. Nope, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, again, I don't need to be too close to the mic, guys. I turned up the volume so I don't have to be. So let me know if I am. See, like, I haven't even gotten to this conversation on my other accounts because, again, everyone else is super high on this one. I still haven't gotten Karen to 400. New camera? No, it's just a new camera angle. That's all. I had to move the camera because now in order to put my MacBook Pro on the desk, because I don't remember, my MacBook Pro has a screen, whereas my Mac Mini didn't have a screen. So I had to fit this MacBook Pro on the desk in a place where it wouldn't get in the way of my ultra-wide monitor. That was probably the big problem, the ultra-wide. And then my mic boom, because I didn't want to obviously hit my MacBook Pro with my mic boom. Before, my Mac Mini was over here, and then my camera could be above it, so it'd be in between my ultra-wide and my TV. But because I can't put my MacBook Pro there in between, because then it would push the ultra-wide further over, and my mic boom would be too far. So I had to put the MacBook Pro on the side and move the mic and the ultra-wide further this way, so there's no gap now between my TV and my monitor. So I had to move the camera up. Not sure I buy that. The clinic. Too many boxes. Boxes. Oh yeah, no, this is just I haven't put the box together yet or opened it up yet. Bum, bum, bum. Well, Karen's at 216. Let's see. I don't know. They said there's a thing in the Cook County clinics. $100. It's a bit much. Eco's not a fan of the new Mareeta. Too much skin. Dun, dun, dun.
The choice is
I'm at 216, guys. I need to get to 400. This is ridiculous. Give me my ticket. Anyone else get anything on the summons? Only get it when it's a minor. Or I'm just gonna give away parts of this. I mean, they are providing incentives to get people vaccinated and boosted, but $100 seems like a lot. Forging Bonds Curse. But look at this. Look at Mareeta, 1588. August, 1098. Okay. 216. You got 2 Mareetas from tickets. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna go for red if we get red, because shared colors. And then after that, We'll go for August just because they're 5-star right now locked. Karen's the demote, right? Can someone verify Karen's the demote? Nope, nothing. Just hope my luck is better on the AHR. Maybe, because if you use up your bad luck now, law of averages, guys. You got Nyx? Nice. I was so happy. That's kind of funny that you got Nyx because she's, even though she's not in the banner, she's in the Forging Bonds. Spoiler alert. But it wouldn't be the doctor giving it out. It would be the front desk, if anything. No, I mean, they... No, I can see the doctor being the one handing it out. Karen's in. Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll probably go for August if we don't get red. Because Karen will be in the 3- and 4-star pool, which will make her extremely easy to get after the banner ends. Because she'll be, yeah, 3-star. There, you're right. Okay, so it was the front desk. Oh no, hey, don't say you're stupid about that. Because like again, when you say it's from like the doctor, you know, you could just be referring to the doctor's office. Extremely easy. Won't get her till 7 months. Hey, hey. Possible. Ignat's fan, welcome in. How are you doing today? We're just talking about everyone's pulls on the banner. Did you get anything off the new banner? We're still waiting for my iPhone 10 here to get to 400 so that I can get the last ticket. And then I have to clear the barracks in this account. All the other accounts are ready to go. Come on. Oh my god, look at this guy. We're gonna are we gonna get to 2,000 with someone before oops. Can I get to 400? You got Julian? Nice. Wait, why the face? 5 stars a 5-star. I got the other red. Cry. Hey, it's still 5-star. Didn't get a single focus unit in my 40 summons, which is what I should expect at this point given my luck. Ooh. Not even a 4-star Karen. And Leith? Hey, still though, that's more 5 stars than I'm gonna get. 0. I'm at 572, 1452, 1509, and 97. Oh, 1973. Okay, so yeah, you're fine. You're fine. But look at this. I'm gonna have 2 units that pass 2,000 before Karen probably gets to 400. This is not the first time this has happened. Karen's accessory seems kind of funny. Wait, what's her accessory? Don't get me wrong, I'm happy with Leith. The first 5 circles, I had a single red orb total, and a combination of spite and realizing red has the both best A skill and new special made me keep going.
Dance, little puppet.
The other red. I mean, yeah, but I want to spend money, but I was not expecting a new Mareeta at all. Yeah, I never expect any of the units at this point, because my luck has always been like, do 5 summons, get 5 3-stars. My gosh. Hopefully the bad luck is being wasted just getting the ticket. I think I'm at max feathers right now, so I needed to, like, promote someone. Max the character before getting points on another character before. That was hell. I mean 0? Like 3,500 and 0? So off left field is. August accessory is a scroll from an elder. Someone else make the joke. I mean, I think we all get it. Only had that on reruns, like 1750. Oh my gosh.
Let's kill them.
It'll be Saturday's stream before we get 400. Oh, IS, okay. Don't get me wrong, go to August Weapon. Let's watch the language A tree.
Dance, little puppet.
Dance, little puppet. Don't forget to shoot arrows. Yeah, so that's gonna be next hour, right? Not this hour. Yeah, 1 hour left, so next hour. Someone remind me at 10 Central. Although we're weaker right now, should we spend them now so that we have the plus or ×5 multiplier? Should we do it now? What do you mean you don't want one of your units getting killed? Oh my gosh, 1741. So I haven't seen these conversations on my other accounts yet, which is the ones that I've been paying attention to, because they haven't gotten this far.
The choice is clear.
Isn't August animation attack the same as Reeve? I haven't seen. In normal Fire Emblem games, I purposely kill units, but most modes punish you for that in Fae. If not, just counting it as game over. Oh yeah, some of them, yeah, require you to survive completely. Come on. Ah, almost. So I saw this already on my other accounts. So. 362. I have so many units that that want. Wait, who's the current bonus? So their rate up. Battle Astra. I was really hoping for multiple Mareetas, but all I got was a Fallen Ike, a Zell, and some 4-star specials. Only modes that are okay with it are Stratum, some and all story maps, and AR, but only if you have the bonus Mythic and aren't in Vault. Hey Masquerade, welcome in. Can we get a shout out for Masquerade, please? Summer Duels is the most realistic simulation of Fire Emblem. I mean, right, that mode exists. POV, Tanuki will never get her ticket. I need this ticket. This is ridiculous. Give me the ticket. Finally! Got it. Got it. You have to make sacrifices. I mean, hey. It's basically Shadow Dragon, right? Alright, chat. We did it. Finally. Finally. Oh, thank you for the shout out, Kaizen. Yeah, Summer Duels, I haven't played in a bit, so. Ike Bad hides. Hey Simplupa, welcome in. It is time. Well, hold on, I gotta clear up barrack space just to make sure. Also, do I have enough yet on my chat? Fear or Veronica? Well, Fear's newer, so she's gonna have better. Oh, she has air orders. What does Veronica even have again? There's nothing I really need there. Okay, I might actually go for Nana before I go for Veronica. But alright. Raisins, welcome in. Original Raisins, how you doing today? Thank you for the raid. Wait, Karen's in? Yeah, she's been in since, well, I mean, today's her launch day, but the banner was Wednesday, I think? Yeah. Can we get a shout out for Original Raisins? Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? How many stamina potions you wasted on my this account? Probably like, I don't know, 10. It's time to duel. No, we're not doing that right now. I got that though. Go for yeah. I'm going for fear on this one. RPG the Mute, welcome in. Ronak has merge. I managed to finish Summer Duels S without dropping a single. Oh, nice. Congrats. Pretty nice stuff. Welcome all. Yeah, how's it going, everyone? Welcome in. If you're here for the first time, my name is Christian. I stream every day on this channel, mostly Fire Emblem, whether it's, you know, obviously Heroes or Three Houses, or, you know, other Fire Emblems. We're currently in the middle of a Shadows of Valentia playthrough, Three Houses playthrough, which I'm stuck on. I'll talk about that if anyone asks, if anyone wants to know. But yeah, I stream every day on this channel, mostly Fire Emblem because I'm a huge Fire Emblem fan. You can see a picture of my collection from 2018 here, which at the time was probably already one of the biggest in the world, but at this point, it's about 4 or 5 times bigger. Is it? Oh, I missed the name there. Thank you for the follow, Gravbong Killa. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. And yeah, that's my collection from 2018, so it's a bit bigger since then. Let's see. Managed to finish over that. Welcome all. Sadly, Karen is basically just Marsha with swap defense and res. So if you have a Marsha with a lot of investment, not much reason to build both unless you really like Karen. But Karen's probably going to be easier to get because Karen is the demote. So it should be a lot easier to get in +10. Need both for merges. Let's do the story. We'll do the story after we do our summons. So we're gonna do our summons first on. Oh, did I create a combat manual? I need to make sure I have space. She went great. I recruited the people I was trying to recruit in Three Houses. And I stopped ahead of some paralogs I didn't know how to solve just yet. Ah, okay. Yeah, my so I'm technically in the middle of a playthrough of both Shadows of Valentia on 3DS and then Three Houses. I'm currently doing a Mage Claude Maddening solo in Three Houses that I can't. So I mean, I could keep going if I wanted to. If I was okay with skipping a paralog. There's one paralog that's giving me a lot of trouble. It's Constance and Yuri's paralog. Again, as a Mage solo Maddening run. Marsha was also demote though. Oh, was she? Oh, that's right. I did get her somewhere. I don't remember where. I only have her in one account somewhere, I think, though. Which, usually in my head, that means like, oh, it's probably a 5-star. But yeah, you're right. Create a combat man. Yeah, I need to make some space here. Dun, dun, dun. Oops. But yeah, guys. Let's see. Interesting sounding run. Yeah. I mean, solo runs are actually not too bad. It's just that solo mode for stories. Solo runs for the story mode. There we go. They're not too bad because you know all the stat boosters and everything gets like funneled into your one character. But the problem is, it's the paralogs that have the harder like requirements. So where you have to keep certain people alive, protect people, or defend like an area and stuff like that. So it's harder with like one unit for paralogs. Let's see here. Let's get rid of some units that I probably don't need. Plus res Balthus. Alright, that should be enough anyway. HP Colm. He's probably my only Colm though for this account so far. Alright, we're good. Let's clear space and do our summons, guys. So if for those that haven't been here before, when I play Faye, I actually play on 3 different accounts, but obviously I can only stream 2 at a time. So we're gonna do our 2 alts first that you see on the screen, and then oops, that you don't see on the screen. And then we'll switch over to my main account in a moment here. Send Corrin away. No. Not that free Corrin. Blue is super bloated now, so getting specific blue is hard. That's true, yeah. So not many people have a ton of Marshas. Being forced to use some units. Let's send Corrin away. Solos are way easier outside. Yeah, the story mode is just because everything gets funneled. You usually need body blocks unequipped for some paralogs, like Hilda's, for instance. Yeah. But again, the Constance Yuri paralog with a Mage Claude solo It's not easy. Blue's the worst color to summon on at the moment. All the Pegasus and Cad lances. Alright, let's summon, guys. Again, we're going to go for red. If we don't get red, we'll go for colorless, because again, Karen will be in the 3-star pool eventually. But yeah, guys, if you just came in, you know, hit that follow button. We do stream every day. You can join the Discord, which the chatbot just linked to, and you can also follow on social media. Today is day 1,240 in a row. And we're going to keep that streak going for a bit. Alright, let's summon, guys. Are we just doing, like, we haven't done, like, a new Heroes banner yet on 2 accounts simultaneously. Should we just do, like... I don't know how to do this. You going for Spark? Not on this banner, unless someone uses sub summons to do so. By the way, yeah, speaking of sub summons, if you guys sub, gift a sub, or resub on this channel, you get a sub summon. And then when you rack up 5, then I will do a summon for you on my main account with my own orbs, full circle, any banner you want. And some people have 35 or more, which is enough to get me to Spark on a New Heroes banner, where we get these tickets. So, imagine wearing pants. Karen is such a bad Pegasus Knight. That's not very Pegasus Knight of you. It's very retro for Pegasus Knights. Also, fun fact: Mareeta gets 70% damage reduction with a single flame. Well, now we really need one. Of course, probably getting Galzus. Galzus. I don't know how to pronounce her name. We don't have a pronunciation, do we? Or if we do, someone make sure you post it in the Discord. All right, let's go in. We'll just alternate, I guess, the polls, because we usually let you guys pick if we get multiple reds. Actually, only the iPad needs a red or a poll. So we'll summon on the iPhone first because there's only one red. And as you guys, for those who are regulars here, if you could spam the chat with those Lilith emotes. By the way, yeah, if you sub to the emote or sub to the channel, we have a bajillion cool Fire Emblem emotes, courtesy of Zadora, our emote artist, and she's working on 6 more for the channel. And after which I will have at least 1 emote representing each game of the series. Why want Flame when we have Elamine? Both are Galzus. I touched all red orbs. And got 2 focus units. Pants Emblem. Hey, Polar, welcome in. Alright, chat. Spam those little emails, and I'm going to make a poll for the iPad real quick here. iPad alt. Left red. Right red, or bottom red. It'll be a quick poll, 1 minute. So cast that vote, but spam those emotes for the phone account. I mean, it can only be used in Astra, so Flame still works in Light. That's true. Lucky Surge Fodder. Let's go, guys. Spam those emotes, and then vote in the poll for the iPad. We're going to summon on the phone first, and we'll just kind of alternate. Alright, guys. Emotes, let's go. Let's hope for something good here. We haven't had a lot of free summon luck lately, but we have 15 summons to do for free. And let's see if we can get Mareeta or Galzus or Marth. I don't know. Anyone? No? No? This poll's gonna be over before we get some Lilith emotes. Surge isn't that great. It's player face skills, so having HP is kind of useless as they are too squishy to leverage on the extra HP. Alright, bottom red. Well, let's get those Lilith emotes. I'll summon both at the same time here if we go. There we go. Thank you, Zero. Bam, bam. Or Nyx. Anyone got plans for who they're murdering Salem to? As a limited unit, I usually don't spotter them. At least not anytime soon. Alright, what do we get? At least they're 4 stars. We got Henry and Seth. Dun, 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 dun. What does Salem have? Salem has witches. But alright. Keeping Salem. Sabotage attack, which is pretty spooky. Oh, that's neat. Alright, let's start with the tickets. Man, this is going by quicker when I do 2 at a time, huh? No red on there and only 1 red on there. Let's get the Lilith emotes out, and then let's do a poll for the phone as for which card list has August here. But Lilith emotes in the chat for the iPad, please. Thank you, guys. Let's go. And then new poll. Turn up the volume on the iPad for a moment, and it's a Marth. That's not the Marth we wanted, but okay. iPhone 10, top colorless, right, bottom, left, bottom, right. Alright, polls going. Cast your vote. 2 worst red units ever. What about Rai? Surge is probably the best ace skill in the game in my opinion, so even if you don't get Mareeta, you get value. Right? So yeah, that's why we're pulling red. Alright. Cast your vote for the phone. Which Carlos are we going with? We'll go in for the 3rd ticket on this one. Salem is just asking to die. He has red Pelagian Torch. Ooh, 3 reds on this one. Chat. So we gotta do another poll right after we do this one. So cast your votes for the phone. We're about halfway through that poll. Finally a good red tome. Faye hates me. Disagree. Like I said, nukes can't use that HP. Alright guys, cast your vote and then spam those little emotes. Let's see what we get here. And then I'll do another poll for the iPad as well. Cast your votes. Alright, are you serious guys? We tied? Like a legit tie? Oh my god. Alright, Siri's gonna pick, let's see. Top is gonna be 1. Bottom left is 2, bottom right is 3. Pick a number 1 to 3. I don't know if you guys heard that. It's 3. Oops. It says 3 at the top there. There you go. Random. 1 to 3. 3. So we're gonna go bottom right. Alright, little emotes guys, and then we'll do another poll for the iPad. Catching ideals too. Would heavyweight or flashing blade 4 be better for nukes? Alright, new poll. iPad. Top red. Left red. Bottom. Guys, little emotes, let's go. And bottom red. Lilith emotes. Keep them coming. Just keep them coming. Rest moment. He's hotter than August. Don't tell Tree Man that. Oh wait, no. Oh, you're saying Riss is hotter than August. Okay. All right. Little emotes in the chat, guys, and then cast your vote for the iPad as well. But little emotes to summon here on the iPhone 10. Or are you guys getting confused with 2 devices on screen? Let's go. Emotes in the chats and cast your vote for the iPad. Emotes for the iPhone, though. Not that emote, Atri. Or that's emoji. Did you guys see the new emoji in iOS 15.4? There's like a pregnant man one. Search Sparrow also has great synergy with stuff like Dive Bomb as well. Lets you heal, so staying in Dive Bomb range is easier. Bottom red, alright. Alright, check. Little emotes, let's do both of these at the same time then. Gosh, don't let the Christians hear that. Why? They go mad. Your idea won't get hit if you are using Dive Bomb, isn't it? I mean, I guess it could be like just a short-haired pregnant woman, or it could be a trans male. But yeah. Emotes, guys, let's go. We're not summoning until we get those emotes in the chat. We have lots of emotes to do because when they put that emoji and people are mad about it. Oh, they'll get mad about anything. Apparently people are mad about Turning Red, which I liked very much. I wouldn't say I loved the movie. It's like again, I seriously got like Goofy movie vibes from it, which is, I love Goofy movie. But yeah, chat, let's go. Let's go. Lilith emotes in the chat. And then eventually when we get to the main accounts, we'll do our summons there. We'll probably do the story mode on the iPad just because it's a bigger screen, you know? You can actually see what's going on. Hey, Weave, how's your summons going far? We're still waiting for people to put Lilith emotes in the chat so we can summon. But welcome in. How have your summons been? Poor guys at Unicode signed up to archive and turn every letter in any language into characters, but now most of what they're doing and people care about is just emoji. Yeah. I mean, most languages are are in there already, right? Most major languages. Alright, Lilith emotes in the chat, guys. Want to get the story stuff and main account summons. But welcome in, Weeb. Hope you're doing well today. Happy Friday. It's the weekend, guys. It's the weekend. He'll get triggered over an emoji. Thank you, Polar. Here we go. Can't watch Turning Red. It's the biggest Pixar miss since Cars 2. I loved it. First 15 minutes caused my physical pain. It's so bad. Don't expect from the worst Illumination movies. Not something from Pixar. It's... Hey, whoa. Oh, sorry. Double audio. Stop it. Oh my god. Where's my mouse? Oh, shoot. Hold on. No. Where's my... Hold on. Okay, hold on. My mouse is trapped on the iPad. Oh no, hold on. Wait a second, let's just do this. Because then I can actually find it. Wait, why is my iPad on this side? That's why I couldn't find it. So for those who don't know, Mac OS and iPad OS now have a thing called universal control. So I can control my iPad with my computer mouse. So when I can move my mouse off screen and then onto the iPad. Why is it on the left side now? It's supposed to be on the right. That's why I was confused as to where it was. Alright, well anyway. I'll keep that in mind. Pog time to fodder. Yeah, I think among the latest additions are Ancient Egyptian. Ooh, that's good. I remember having to learn those in 4th grade. Lucky to Pog time fodder. I mean, it's my iPad, so of course my iPad's gonna get Mareeta. Screenshot. Curse stream? No, I just had my mouse was because I thought my iPad was on the right side of all my computer monitors, so I was trying to move the mouse to the left, but it wasn't going anywhere. I was like, why is it not going? So apparently I had to move it to the right because of for some reason my iPad is now on the left side. Got a free Levitain on New Heroes banner, but nothing, and I sparked for Marianne. Spark for Marianne. What? Remember when I threatened to unsub over you free summoning base Mareeta? Yeah. We're gonna have to repeat the situation. Messed up my messages. Alright, anyway. But yeah, no, I love the Turning Red. It's pretty good. We were talking about how, again, yeah, it basically follows the same formula as like every other Pixar movie, but everyone's getting upset because, like, the one difference is that apparently they have a problem with it being, 1, Asian, and 2, the fact that she's a 13-year-old human, as opposed to, like, a clownfish that rebels against their parents, or like most of the Pixar movies involve a kid rebelling against an overprotective parent. All right, chat. We have a plus defense minus attack Mareeta, but it is the iPad though, so it's not like it's gonna matter too much. But we'll take it. We'll take it. All right. So we got a Mareeta. Let's back out. Do more summons. Dun, dun, dun. All right, chat. More tickets. Bum, bum. 1 red each makes it easy. No poll. Chat. Let's get those little emotes in the chat for more Mareeta or more Galzus. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Levitain is probably the worst for unit to get, since she got no good fodder. Really? I can think of worse for units to get, probably. Well, never mind. I can't think of worse 5 stars. Dun, 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 dun. Her refine is neat, though. But then you gotta spend resources. Alright, chat. Little emails, let's go. Turning Red feels just like just peak cringe for first bit. I wanted to give it a chance because Pixar rare flops, but it legit gave me some pains trying to watch it. Well, keep in mind. So here's the thing. I saw a lot of comments from people like that. The thing is, though, they're expecting a Pixar movie that. Oh no, Remia. Yeah, you can use your channel points to get the emote. But yeah, so a lot of people are expecting like the kids in the Pixar movie to be like to act like younger kids, where Malin and her friends are 13-year-olds. You know, they're preteen adolescents. This is what those kids act like, guys. So trust me, if a junior high kid were watching this, they'd be like, or someone that was at least in junior high at the time this movie is supposed to take place, which is 2002, they'd be like, yeah, that is extremely accurate. This is how they act, and especially with their friend group. And yeah, around the early 2000s, everyone was into boy bands and everything. So, and I feel like a lot of older people, especially parents, even young parents, for some reason, I feel like everyone's in denial as to how life is for a 13-year-old, which, and yeah, it might be cringe, but that's just how kids are. But luckily, it moves past that in the beginning of the movie, and like I said, the whole movie gave me very Goofy movie vibes. And when I posted that on Twitter, I got a lot of responses, people saying like, yeah, there's totally a lot of comparisons to a Goofy movie that we can make. All right, chat, Lilith emotes, let's go. If you don't have the Lilith emote, you can hit that sub button, or you can use your channel points to get it. So I believe it's only like 450 channel points. Dun, 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 dun. Liv is a great unit. She's even better nowadays since Smithspell and Null Panic exists. The 4-star units that have Fury. Dun, dun, dun. If they don't like a movie, don't watch it. All I heard was people just not liking that. It's not very relatable for most. Again, yeah, I mean, I can hear that. But the thing is, this is how preteens act. And I would imagine that even for people that are older, they would be like, yeah, this is how we acted as kids. Especially for those that were kids at that time period, like 2002. Like, again, I was maybe like a couple years older at the time, but thank you guys, and let's go get Mareetas and Galsuses. And like other family movies like Encanto, Finding Nemo, and Coco. Yes, I can tell how we can all relate better to being a clownfish in the sea. It's way more relatable than a 13-year-old Asian Canadian. Turner is okay. I like the songs from Four Town though. They were pretty catchy. Yeah, wasn't one of the songs from the soundtrack by Billie Eilish? I didn't even know which one was. I just found out like because from the promos I was like, oh, what's Billie Eilish doing here? Pixar has made great child characters before, like Riley. This just hurt me to see. Riley was younger though, right? And she moved, so she didn't have any new friends at first. So that like she had a different, personality. Whereas Maylin has a close friend group, and this is how preteen girls act with their friends. Trust me, I teach kids. Finding Nemo annoying. Wait, what? Finding Dory 100% cringe movie. I thought Finding Dory was okay. I didn't think it was great. I thought it was okay. I think I did enjoy Finding Nemo better. But neither movies are ones that I would, go back and watch a ton. I'm usually not as much of a Pixar person. Like, my favorite Pixar movies are the two Incredibles movies. Yeah, the two Incredibles movies. Inside Out, yeah, Riley from Inside Out, yeah, that's the one we're talking about. I think those are the only ones I bought on Blu-ray. Incredibles 1, 2, and... Wait, do we even have Incredibles 1 on Blu-ray? I have it on DVD. I have Incredibles 1 on DVD. I have the second on Blu-ray. I have Inside Out on Blu-ray. And then I have Brave on Blu-ray, I think, as well. And Turning Red, if I still bought Pixar Blu-rays, I think it's like on the cusp of me possibly buying it, but I don't know if I would actually buy it on Blu-ray. Both Incredibles, yeah, I liked them both. I think 2 tried to do some new things. I don't think it was as overall polished as the first one, but yeah. A few years ago, I watched the fake trailer of Inside Out 2 on YouTube. She has nothing to do with her being Asian. It has to do with the fact that she feels like they tried to create a character that embodies TikTok. That's how kids are. Gas station scene with the mom is where I decided, yeah, I can't watch this. No, that happens. Oh my gosh, that happens. Yes, especially with overprotective Asian parents. That happens. Like, you see some of the kids' parents come into like schools or out in public, like, oh my gosh. Don't watch it. Morgan and Henry, yeah. That sounds like a law firm. Morgan and Henry Law. Morgan and Henry Law. Riley is 12. I don't remember her actual age. I think she did seem younger than Malin was in this movie. And again, because she moved to a new environment, she didn't have a close friend group that came with her. She's in a gas station. A lot of people don't have Asian parents. I don't think a lot of people have clownfish as parents either. Alright, how many more summons we have here? We have 2 tickets on there and 1 on the iPad. The iPad's already gotten a Mareeta though. Alright, chat. We have 1 right here, and we have 2 on the iPad, so we have to do a poll. iPad right, red, bottom, red. Alright, quick 1-minute poll for the iPad, guys. Cast your vote there. Lilith emotes for the iPhone 10, and we can summon, see if we can get something on my iPhone 10. I'm hoping we get something on the main, because that would be great. Let's get Mareeta. Being overprotected because your wife and 99% of your kids got killed is more relatable than being overprotected because Asian stereotype. I mean, but it's an accurate stereotype though. Watching Fort Town on YouTube while watching the stream, that was pretty catchy. Again, like that was the era just after, you know, like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and 98 Degrees, and does anyone remember O-Town? They made a TV show. They tried to create a boy band. I think they had maybe like 1 or 2 hits, but that's about it. I have Asian parents, but they are not overprotective. But they are not overprotective, but not strict. Okay, mine were. I did notice they were much more protective over my sister, like overprotective of my sister. Bottom right. All right, chat. Little Themos in the chat. We can summon these 2 reds here. But yeah, my parents were very overprotective, but again, more so with my sister, which. I mean, I understood, but at the same time, I did feel bad for my sister because it did seem like they were being unfair. I think the last time I felt as bad about a movie as Turning Red was Cruella, which I liked the live action one. It was one of the worst movies made in the past decade, so beating that is hard. I enjoyed that one. All right, guys, Lilith emotes. I see like Atre's just like avoiding the Lilith one. Thank you, Weeb. Let's go. Alright, this is the last summon for the iPad. iPad got smoked, the iPhone 10 did not. Sophia and Paula. Not true. Yeah, guys, remember how to word your opinions so that you're not wording them as fact, because then chat will get into some needless arguments. Again, opinions are fine, but don't word them as fact. And Paula. When we get to see story, I know it's a weird question asking this. Well, my iPad's done summoning, so we're gonna do story there. I'm just gonna do summons. We're gonna turn down the. Oh, it did it again. Go to the right. There we go. We're gonna turn down the volume on the summons, and then up on the iPad. Because now you are gonna do story while I finish up summons on this account, and then I switch to the main account. iPad be smooth. What? What's going on? Live Disney movies are the worst. I liked Cruella. I wish they didn't like. The biggest thing I missed though was like, I know this is kind of like a tedious or not. What's a like picky? I'm blanking on the word I'm trying to think of. But because Disney's new policy is that you're not allowed to be like smoking in movies, they wouldn't let Cruella have her signature, like, you know, the cigarette with like the long thing. But I mean, I get it. I can't say what having Asian parents is like from personal experience, but I had a friend who was half Chinese and his parents were pretty chill as long as he didn't get into fights. But that may not be everyone's experience, and I get that. So what I've noticed, and this isn't true for everything, but again, what I've generally noticed in more cases, I feel like if the parents immigrated from Asia, and their kids are first generation Americans or immigrated when they were extremely young, I feel like those parents are the ones who are extremely overprotective because they're coming from, you know, the lifestyles that they knew and the standards that they knew coming from Asia, and then they want their kids to succeed here because, again, even though you know, the the racial situation for Asians in America isn't as bad as, you know, say other races. It's not perfect. Generally speaking, we're taught to kind of like, you know, stay out of the spotlight, just, you know, get perfect grades and do well in everything and not cause a scene, don't rock the boat, that kind of stuff. And as long as our grades are perfect, then we stay out of trouble. And if you, like, for example, I came home with my first non-A in 3rd grade, not because I did poorly on the questions, but because it was like a packet, and apparently the packet was like stuck because like the Xerox, I don't know if you guys remember Xerox paper, like sometimes they would press together and they would stick. Apparently this page is stuck together, and I turned it in not realizing, oh, there's a couple extra pages in there, so I turned it in blank. So I came home with a D, and this was my first non-A. I was in 3rd grade. And then so they gave me the D. I was like in full panic mode. So then I tried to throw it away before my parents could see it. And then I came back the next day, and my teacher was like, "Did you get it signed?" I'm like, "Wait, what? You didn't tell me how to get it signed." And then I panicked again because now I was in trouble at school. And then I came home, and the paper had already been thrown away. So and then I was like crying. I was like, I got a D on my packet, and I tried to explain why, and man, I was like full like freaking out mode. Nothing happened for an hour and a half, then realized they can't have a 20-hour movie, so they rushed through everything mile a minute in the last hour. It's the worst pacing I've ever seen in a movie, like worse than the first Suicide. No, there was like one movie that I thought was like really bad pacing. What was it? It was a recent movie too. Mulan live action is straight the worst movie ever. I thought it was okay. It wasn't great. I still prefer the animated one, but it was okay. Let me scroll up. I missed some stuff. Impala, Chevy. Only good Disney live action remake were Maleficent. Those are barely remakes, and the first took a lot of risks. Those positive stereotypes are hurtful when you aren't following them right. Wait, what do you mean? Oh yeah. Like so. For example, there's a stereotype that all Asians are good at math, which, I mean, lucky for me, I was, but I have some friends who were not, and like it was really, I mean, that was not a fun stereotype for them. So I'm gonna start with Odyssey, about box art Mario wearing sombreros. Wait, what? Yeah, Holden, wait, what? Value of Cruella is it's a great movie to mock with friends while drinking. Hey, I liked it. All right, chat, we have 2 reds on the iPhone 10, and we're gonna start the story on the iPad. So iPhone 10 Alt, top red and left red. Cast your vote, but let's start this story on the iPad, guys. Main story. Evil Ways, with the silhouette of Mareeta here. All right. Light's Path. Cast your vote, guys. Which one are we pulling here on the iPhone 10?
Yes.
Light's Path. Light's Path. All right. If everyone will allow me, I can explain the situation more fully. Fallen? Wait, what Fallen? Top? Right, yeah, cast your vote in the poll. I see that title was immediately reminded of Ugandan Knuckles. Wait, what? Evil Ways? What? Left? No, vote in the poll, not in chat. Cats was great. Imagine singing about a cat being ginger but not having them be ginger. Or having an important character sing Touch Me Out Loud when she was touched a few minutes earlier. Also, Furry Human was so genius. The stage musical was fine. I remember, actually, I think that was the first one I actually saw on Broadway. I have not seen the movie version of Cats. There's a certain moment in this chapter that becomes a meme. You'll know when you see it. Top left. All right, chat picked top red. Top. So, guys, load the emotes in the chat, and let's go. All right, here we go. If everyone will allow me, I can explain the situation more fully. What situation? I forgot what's going on. Emblem's power. The ability to close the world off into darkness is the polar opposite of Asker's power. Right? No. Thank you, Zero. Let's go. As Lord Asker's retainer, I have been graced with the power to open the world into light. Open the world into light? What does that mean? 4-star special! And this is actually very fitting because they talked about Leaf in Forging Bonds. Well, it's a ghost now. I forgot movie Cats existed. My therapist had to help me try and forget. Did you watch the movie? I haven't watched it yet. There's an hour-long video talking about how Cats failed. Pyros that still eats cabbages somehow. Sleeps knows that. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, Lilith's a ghost now. Yeah. Well, we don't know which Lilith this is. This could be a different Lilith that's still alive and well. Actually, it is alive. She is alive and well. Also got Leaf. Nice. Yeah, Leaf was mentioned in Fortune Runs. So we got a 5-star. Oh, hi, not Roy. All right. How you doing, Pyro Rose? Welcome in. We're doing the new story here. But yeah, speaking of cats, though, so I haven't seen the movie. I feel like it did suffer a little bit because it was bumped up. Because so the original movie that was supposed to come out on that release date from Universal was a different stage musical converted to a movie. It was supposed to be camera. It was supposed to be Wicked. Wicked wasn't ready, and Universal knows not to screw up Wicked because it's such a popular musical, and they don't want to mess up their one chance at the movie. So they decided to delay Wicked, and they bumped up Cats. So they had to rush through Cats to finish it in time. So I feel like that's hurt it, but I don't think having an extra year or two would have really improved Cats enough to have saved it, from what I hear. Nothing much, just waiting for Monday midnight. Wait, what's Monday at midnight? Is this Kron stream? Kron was on this morning. I watched part of Cats. I have left the room partway through. Leaving was the best decision I've ever made. I've never felt that way about a movie except for Home Alone 4, where, like, I don't want to watch this. Like, I want this time of my life back. I'll try staying up Monday, 12 p.m. Probably fail again. I know one this morning. Yeah. Despicable Me 3 is bad. I have not seen the Despicable Me movies, guys. Now morning passed. Now I gotta wait for Monday to get in again. All right. So we did our iPhone 10 summons. I'm gonna plug in the other phone, and we're gonna keep reading this story here. But yeah, Wicked was pushed back, and now it is, I believe, coming out this December. Don't quote me on that. It could be next year, but I believe it's this December. Ariana Grande is going to be Glinda. Which, at first I was like, really? But then I looked into it more. I mean, I know she's a great singer. She can't enunciate very well when she sings her normal style, but I feel like she knows how to enunciate better when she has to. But no, she absolutely loves the musical. So actually, I don't have any doubts that she'll try to do her best to do the role justice. There's no saving Cats. There's no way everyone involved in that movie wasn't on drugs 24/7, because that cannot be created by human beings. I'm curious, has anyone in the chat seen the stage musical? Because the stage musical is fine, but they're just wearing costumes. They're not, like, you know, what they do with the movie. Illumination stopped trying for the movies after Despicable Me 1. I have not seen those movies. Second movie wasn't that bad. Instead of being logical and actually fix my sleep schedule, I'll stay for Friday too. Don't stay for 3 days, Pyro Rose. Has been Hotel. What about? It was made by dogs as anti-cat propaganda. See, I haven't seen the movie version of Cats. But I like the stage. To be fair, I was like 13 at the time when I saw it. Actually, no, I was like 11 when I went to Broadway and saw it on Broadway. So I don't remember a ton about the stage version, but I did enjoy it, and I really enjoyed Memories. All right, but let's swap out the phones. Wait, why did that change it? I was like, what's going on there? All right, I remember. Okay, where'd it go? Alright, so main account is now on the phone. Oh, why is the toolbar up there? There we go. Alright, main account is on the phone. We're going to summon there while doing the story. Legit feels like something made by aliens who are trying to understand Earth life. It was in Spanish. Wait, there's one good Cats movie. It was in Spanish and just about cat facts or something. Okay. Does anyone remember? Okay, so most people remember Garfield. Like the original Garfield cartoon, not the 3D animation one. Okay, does anyone remember Heathcliff? Does anyone remember this show? I feel like I'm like the only one who remembers Heathcliff. Having human-shaped cats is more acceptable on stage than an attempt to hyperreal. Yeah, that's fair. Weird movie friend invited me to go with them for the movie. No? Yeah, you're probably a bit too young to remember Heathcliff Atri. Does anyone else remember Heathcliff? I remember... Wait, is Heathcliff even the one I'm thinking of? Or were there more? So this was a cartoon when I was growing up. Let me see. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Maybe. Oh, maybe this... Is this the one I'm remembering? No, I think this is the one. Maybe. I watched Garfield the movie earlier today, though. I haven't seen that one. Again, I grew up with the cartoon Garfield animated series. Or at least watching it. I don't know, actually, it might have ended by the time I started watching it. Amazing World of Gumball is a good cat show. It revolves around a blue cat. The suspension of disbelief is harder in a live-action movie than stage play. That's fair. Yeah, that's true. Alright. Of course, my own power is barely a sliver compared to that at Lord Asker's command, but even so. I want to use what power I do have, and I believe I may be of some use. So then, you can do something about this darkness? I believe so. If I reach the darkness, my touch can cancel Emblem's power with Asker's, which will, I suppose one might say that it will obliterate the darkness. Something to that effect, at least. That said, I cannot guarantee results. There is a considerable chance that I'll have no impact, but we can try. Wow, Ash. If your power works like you described, it will render Director Letitia's attacks moot. This is an incredible help, Ash. We appreciate whatever you can do. Oh, you needn't spare it a second thought. My duty is to assist you in your efforts, after all. If the darkness ever encroaches, do not hesitate to call on me for aid. Ash? Yes, Lady Sharena? Is there something you need? You're always so polite, but we're friends now. You could relax a bit around us, you know? Relax? How do you mean, Lady Sharena? Am I using an inappropriate tone with you? I mean no offense. I only mean that you don't need to worry so much about what you're saying. You should feel like you can talk to us like you'd talk to a member of your family. I see. I believe I understand. Oops. No, I didn't say Sirish. I see. I believe I understand. I will consider how to speak to you as mortals speak to their family. Mareeta, you've grown up so strong, so gentle. That's the only quote we get from him here? Alright, Steven Universe is a bad show, Steven good too, which is a general problem with musical movies. I'm hopeful with Wicked, because I feel like this musical is so big that Universal knows they really can't screw this up. Like, I think, let's see, was Dear Evan Hansen also Universal? I think it was Universal. Which I think they did okay with it. Well, okay, to be fair, I haven't seen the full movie. But based on what I've seen, though, I think they did okay with it. But they made some necessary changes because going from stage to film, obviously, it's not a one-to-one thing. And I think some people didn't like the fact that it had to change. So, oh, thank you for the hydrate. 2 quotes from Steven Universe I can remember and aren't part of the songs are "She's gone" and 80% of Germans make a living DJing. Oh, okay. There we go. Thank you for the hydrate. What are the musicals? Oh, Elm. We haven't seen Elm in a while. Was Elm a guy or a girl? I can't remember. So Letitia, supposing the Askerans take you at your word and do come back, then what? I don't think they're gonna come back. Why would they do that? Elmo's a guy. Okay. Elmo was a puppet. Elmo was a puppet. Then I'll kill them there. Then I'll kill them then and there. What else? That is what I was hoping to hear. kill Asker. That is Lady Emblem's will. Seems to me you ought to be more worried about the work you've set yourself. How many places have been done now? 3 or 4? In the Forbidden Tome, if we are unable to perform the rite of closing, it will all have been for nothing. I know that, and I won't be ordered around by some peevish mortal. There's only one who can give me orders, and that is the singular Lady Emblem. We haven't seen Emblem yet, right? Emo Femboy's a guy. Oh, Elm is a puppet. And now I got Am I a Man or Am I a Muppet stuck in my head again. I Felt Worse from Lapis is probably my favorite Steven Universe quote. Alright, moving forward. Who is this one going to be about? Is this going to be... Moving forward. Is this Karen? Moving forward. Let's see, because Mareeta, Karen... August? I think it's Karen. Let's find out. Let's find out. By the way, guys, summons on the main account, so let's go to our first circle here. Oh, wait, no, we did... Oh, no, this is the free summon. Okay. Chat, let's do a poll. This is for the iPhone 12 main account. New poll. Alright, top red, left red, or right red. Alright, cast your votes. What's the poll for? Summons on this account here. So which red are we pulling on the phone? Someone could tie it. Don't tie it. Y'all remember the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie? I remember when that came out. I don't think I've seen it. That came out... I think it was a little older by then. Alright, chat, let's see. The path through the mountains is closed away into darkness up ahead. We can't go this way. Man, they're closing off everything in darkness. This is the most direct route. As I said earlier, I do not know that I can dispel the darkness, but this will give me the opportunity to try. Alright, in that case, we can keep to this path. Oh, it's August, dang it. Moving forward. Alright, there's nothing I cannot do. Leave everything to me. He says that in the Forging Bonds as well. Alright, here we go. So bad that movie should never existed. Alright, poll's almost done, guys. Let's see what you guys picked for the main. If Siri's got to pick, Siri will. You did tie it, so we'll go top red, right. Top red's heads, right red's tails. Flip a coin. Oops. Flip a coin.
It's tails.
Tails. Alright, guys. Lilithimos for the right side. Live action one's kind of cool. New animated one is awful. Roderick was the best part of the live action one, though, by far. Alright, guys. Sorry, not Cash. Lilithimos in the chat, so we can summon this right red here. Alright, then. I may be extremely nervous about this, but I will not let that stop me. I will now begin. My soul is meant for peace. My body meant for the people. My blood meant to bring light. Cleanse the dark. Open. Reveal. The darkness. It's disappearing. It worked. Excellent. That means Letitia is no longer any threat to us. Wow, that was amazing, Ash. Ash? Are you alright? Is something the matter? Ah, no, no. Forgive me. You need not worry yourselves over me. Thank you, Ash. Because of you, Asker is as good as saved. Thank you, guys, and let's go. Can we get Mareeta here? Also, this music, guys, hype. It's a rye, 3-star rye, of course. Alright. If we just keep moving along like this, you can take care of the darkness in other places the same way. Yes, of course. That is the logical course of action. I am glad I am able to be of use to you after all. Alright, abundant offerings. Who would this be? Is this Mareeta or Karen? Abundant offerings. Mareeta, I guess? I don't see how that fits really, but...
Let's
Alright,
have some
tickets. Fire Emblem Fates Conquest Funny Story. We have 1 red, so chat. Oh, it's Salem. Salem gets a chapter. Huh, didn't expect that. Alright, chat. Little emotes. We're gonna summon this red here. Let's go. Alright. The Lobster Church will not suffer a traitor. That is law. It's our first look at Salem, guys. Lilith emote equals post Charlie emote. Salem, yeah, we got Salem. Ash? Uh-oh, what's that? What happened to Ash? Ah, my apologies, Lady Sharina. I was momentarily distracted. When we get back to Asker, we should free the villages and towns enclosed in darkness. We have our work cut out for us. Ash, do you think your Paolo will be able to handle it? Yes, of course. In fact, I believe I will be able to do it about 5 or 6 more times without any... Wait a minute. Ash, you seem a bit out of sorts since we cleared away the darkness back there. Is something wrong? Oh, well, about that. How do I put this? In order to dispel Emblem's darkness, her darkness and my light must come into contact, you see. The darkness is broken, but the process is not without its side effects. No, are we going to lose Ash? You said you can do it another 5 or 6 times. What will happen to you if you keep going? Well, again, no guarantees, and the effects may change or compound in time, so it is difficult to say exactly. That said, as of now, I've begun to lose feeling in my left leg. No. Summer Mercedes and Priest Julia. Good stuff. Chat, let's get those little emotes in chat for this summon here. I'm gonna try and get this red and get a Mareeta here. If I were to guess, I would imagine I would begin to lose feeling across all my limbs. Really? Ash, if that's the case... Please understand that this is just a guess on my part, so you need not worry, you need not base any action on it. Was the Kirsty? No. Thank you, Zero. Let's go. Let's get this Mareeta here. Ash, you've offered us a solution, but if pursuing it means we have to sacrifice your health. And Kaizen, thank you. It is a self, though. 3-star self. We keep getting these 3 stars. Here's a cursed Erica. Are those ears? I like it. I like it. Alright. Next one. Come on, red. 1 red. Alright, guys. More Lilith emotes. Keep them coming. Damn, Alphonse, right? Those are cat ears. I like it. Please, there's no call for concern. I exist to serve you. My bodily health is solely for the benefit of you and other people of Asker. Watching Ash's VA redacted this chapter was cute. Is that Asker's will? Oh, no. These are my own thoughts. I am neither a member of any family nor a beloved noble like others here. Therefore, there is no need for any to worry over me. Worry over me from my perspective. But do not worry. I have only a little power remaining within me as it stands, so everything is in order. What? Only a little? Yes. It has been, hundreds of years now, but on a prior mission as a retainer to Lord Asker, I met with a group of mortals like I have met with you all. To grant their requests, I performed various services. To make the country of Asker lush and green, I poured most of my power into the land. Then, all of our bountiful crops and abundance of flowers is thanks to you? All of Asker's prosperity was created from the fruits of your sacrifice? Thank you, Weeb. Let's go. I do not think of it as a sacrifice. It is merely my duty to serve. I understand, Ash. What? Guys, the main account got good luck here. So let's celebrate Mareeta while being sad about Ash's situation here. Good luck, apparently. Well, let's see what our IVs are first. Who the heck is this, right? Like, what account is this? This isn't my account. I'm actually fuming. I'm sorry. Plus HP minus attack. That's 2 minus attack Mareetas today, guys. 2 minus attack Mareetas. Alright, well... Anyway, alright. I understand, Ash. Thank you for explaining. That said, I only want to use your power when absolutely necessary. Alright? Is there some other way we could dispel the darkness? Would defeating Letitia be enough to undo things? No. Unfortunately, she's not the source of the darkness. It is the power of Lady Embla. In that case, would defeating Embla set things right? Ah, yes, I believe so. I can see no other alternative, but... As a mortal, you have little chance of killing a god, Lord Alphonse. Isn't that the point of RPGs? Chapter 1. Save this kitty in the tree. Endgame. Defeat a god. Let's see. I keep putting dots when typing. Ash, don't deserve this. Tell that to hell. Insert her. Right? Right. Alright. Next ticket. More reds. Don't you worry. My brother can defeat any foe, god or demon. Right, Alphonse? No pressure. Under pressure. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. My sincerest apologies. It seems I underestimated your abilities. More. Zero was a king, not a god. Laughs and Ike. Alright, chat. Another red. Another red. Let's get those little emotes in the chat, please. We will rid ourselves of that darkness one way or another. But first we need to confront Director Letitia. Trina, shut up, you got killed. Oh, she didn't get killed. Thank you, Weeb. And Zero. Ba-da-da. Heartless Scheme. Bum, bum. Wait, who's left? Mareeta and Karen. Hinata. All these 3 stars. Alright, Heartless Scheme.
Watch this.
Alright, it's Mareeta. Good technique comes from the heart. Shannon taught me that. No more lets, you don't deserve them. Ouch. Alright, final ticket. Alright, we got 1 red left, guys. Let's get those little emotes in the chat for the final summon of the day. Also, it is now 10 o'clock, guys. Go do your, whatchamacallit, Mjolnir Strike counter phase. Got Lilith earlier, too. Oh, nice. Congrats. Bad unit? Well, outdated unit. And she was only okay when she came out. Wake up, everyone. We have an emergency. Wait, they actually sleep? Commander Anna? What could be happening this early in the... Our supply convoy is on fire. Alphonse. Alphonse and some of the others are dealing with it now. We need to hurry. Thank you, Weeb. Let's go. Tara, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Can we get a shout out, please, for Tara? Who I'm sure many of you know. We're going through the story right now. We did get our Mareeta on my iPad and my main account, but they're both minus attack. So yeah. Did my counter phase at like 1 a.m. It's gonna be another Hinata. Nope, it's a Seth. Didn't we start the game today or summons today with like a Hinata and a Seth? Or no, it was a Henry and a Seth. Doing great. What about me? I'm doing okay. Took a nap today. But actually today was very productive. Well, okay, let's say I did things I was supposed to do. It didn't maybe turn out the way I was hoping. Like I went to try and get a trade-in value on my old MacBook Pro, which normally it should be $500, but because of the screen issue, they said $0. That was fun. I returned the wireless mouse that I borrowed from work to try and downgrade my old Mac Mini before I traded it into an older Mac OS to try and sideload Fire Emblem Heroes. That didn't work out as well, but so I returned the mouse already. And then I was actually, speaking of Terra, I was going to ship your stuff today, but then I realized I forgot to bring a box to ship it in, and I forgot to bring packing tape to pack it. So, plus it was raining cats and dogs, so I didn't really want to go to the post office today. So I'll ship that out hopefully tomorrow, and then ship your copy of Fire Emblem Echoes, and then oh, actually before I left work, the bottom half of the piano, like the piano stand that we had ordered, arrived. So I was gonna put that together, except the custodian forgot to bring the power drill that I asked to borrow before I left for my other school, so I didn't get to build that. And then I did get a notification though that before I left the other school, my first school, the top half of the piano, like the actual piano itself, arrived. So that, yay! That means I'll have to assemble it on Monday morning. I have to get to work early to assemble it before classes starts. Thanks for the shot. Yeah, Radiant Dawn, my favorite Fire Emblem game. You're surprised that they sleep? We spent a year with them asleep though. Yes, but like we went through like their dreams though. Like we've never actually seen them like, hey, we need to rest. Let's actually get some sleep. Like most RPGs, you notice that like no one ever sleeps. Let's see, better than getting Galzus. I mean, fair. Seth is fine too. Let's see here. Well, you can always change. I could, but those are limited resources. The trait fruits. OMG. Raining cats, dogs, messy rain. Yeah, no, it was intense. Also, I learned Dark Deity lets you make custom randomizers, and now I really hope that next Fire Emblem game does that. I doubt it. Are you going to play Dark Deity now that it's on Switch? I mean, I'm considering it. The thing is, I've heard very mixed reviews now. Now that it's in the rearview mirror, I've heard very mixed reviews on Dark Deity. I might give it a try though. I think it's on sale. Since you got Seth, I guess you beat the game. I guess so, apparently. But yeah. So we got minus attack Mareeta on my main and my iPad. Oh well. Oh well. Let's see here. So powerful, one shots or two shots, everyone in Sacred Zones. True. Oh, and did you see the keychains on the road? Oh, for my Nintendo? I saw that. I was like, maybe I'll get the Mario and Zelda ones, but then I was like, okay, let's sign into my Nintendo. Oh, I have 10 platinum coins. So that's fun. Oh, you know what I should do? Speaking of platinum coins. Let's check how many platinum coins, if any. A lot of bugs at launch, but supposedly the Switch fixed them all. I don't think it was about the bugs though. I think it was more about like the game itself. But I mean, I'll take a look maybe. We'll see. All right, so we'll probably have more points or more platinum coins from this new chapter. We'll probably I'll have to wait for like an update. It's on sale for 20. That's a sale? All right. I got that one, but now I don't have enough points for the Star Fox one. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too concerned about getting them. Like if I can get enough points from them, then cool. But yeah, I'm not like it's not like I have to get these. You know. All right, I'll be right there. Guys, the convoy's on fire. We managed to keep it from burning everything, but we lost around half our food and gear. Just like keychains. That is true, guys. Tara likes some keychains. You know what? When I send you the Echoes, I'm gonna send you some keychains. All right, Tara, I'm gonna let you pick. You get one free pick. Cause I have these are doubles. Oops, there. These are doubles from when I was going through. I was inventorying my keychains and seeing. Okay, what do I have? Let's see. Mercedes was for Bernadette fan. Okay, I've got 3 of Leone. These are all clearance, so don't worry about it. Like oh, I'm gonna have to pay more. No, these are like 50 cents. I have 2 Hanneman. I have 10 Gilbert. Please say Gilbert because I have 10 of them. I have 3 Alois. I'm sorry, what 10? I have 10 Gilbert keychains. I have 5 5 Catherine, and I think that's it. What the hell, man? Hey, the Gilbert ones were like 15 cents. How could you order 10? They were 15 cents. I'm like, yeah, give me your whole stock. We'll do them as like giveaways on stream or something. 15 cents. These are normally like $6 or $7. All right. Hey, Kaizen, do you want a Catherine? It's normally $25, so 20% off. The same amount off that Ferb's nickname is, according to Dan. You can make a fortune by selling 10 of those to one of the viewers in Cron stream. Are they fans of Gilbert's? I didn't realize those kinds of people exist. I was going to give you my address for the Catherine one. Well, wait, was it Catherine that you wanted from me, or is it Hilda? Or no, I don't have an extra Hilda right now, I don't think. Or did you, wait, what was it? There was something I got for you for something else. But yeah, I can give you, I got 5 Catherines, so. I would like the Leonie. Okay, so Leonie for Tara. There you go. All right. So I will include that when I ship off the Echoes copy. And then we put Catherine aside for guys in here. And again, those are all clearance. Lurk, oh, thank you for the lurk. All right, here we go. It's unclear whether we'll be able to make it all the way home without supplementing our inventory. When we cornered the arsonist, they threw themselves into the flames rather than be caught. What is it with people in Fire Emblem and just like dying by fire? I filled it was Catherine, I think. Okay, yeah, I've got plenty of Catherine, and I can, again, these are small enough I can ship it first class, so like just in an envelope. Oh, Terra's is going to be in a box because it's coming with Echoes, Fire Emblem Echoes. All right, but yeah, what is it with Fire Emblem characters and dying in fire? I have a feeling it's because they're all hot. Get it? I have a feeling I know who sent them our way. Right. It must have been Director Letitia's command. She found a weak point and exploited it. I see a box behind you. Oh, this is So this box this is a large size, but I mostly keep my collection now in like these smaller size boxes. I don't think I have one near me to show you guys, because the smaller ones are easier to lift. But the super groupie stuff, they're pretty gigantic things. So I need these giant. How big is this box? 24 inches by 16 by 19. So yeah, I have to assemble this box later on. This is the large size. But again, like I said, I don't keep everything in the small sizes just because it's easier to carry around. Stay. I don't want this like fall on me on like in the middle of the stream. It's called Fire Emblem for a reason. People die in war, but they don't all die by fire. Oh wait, let's see. We want this one here. Let's see here. I read that. Okay. That is how she appears to operate, based on what we've seen so far. If it serves her strategy, she won't even hesitate to sacrifice her own soldiers. She's merciless. Also, any updates on 3.0 Special Edition for North America? If we don't get it announced soon, I may see if I can find someone who can get me the European one. You should be able to order through Amazon UK, if it's still available on Amazon UK. And just as in battle, she sends soldiers in as her shield while she hides away someplace safe. That's a villain for you. She's as cowardly as she is cruel, like no one we've yet encountered. Cruel indeed. What is it, Alphonse? I'm not sure if it'll work, but I have an idea. I want to try to talk to her. You mean, sit down and discuss terms with her? Get her to promise not to do any more harm somehow? I like how she's smiling right now. She's very optimistic that we'll come to an agreement here. At least nobody is pulling a Spec Ops the line and dumping white phosphorus on people. What? No, like we said, she's cruel. If we approach her like we want to appeal to her emotions, she will only see it as a weakness. So here's what we'll do. And cliffhanger, of course. Of course! I killed him. Wait, what? Who died?
Perish.
Alright. Owner Strike. We probably don't have the multiplier anymore. Oh, no, we do. Dang. We must have sucked this round, huh? Ah, Prince Alphonse. There you are. Have you thought things through? Are you here to turn yourself over and become my prisoner? Or have you chosen to sacrifice the lives of your citizens instead? Yes, I have indeed come to provide you with an answer. Okay. I think a battle makes that pretty clear. Except Elwood. Best story chapter since book 3, honestly, just because of part 5. Retreat? I'm afraid that will conclude our negotiations, Prince Alphonse. We're at an impasse. Unfortunately, I will be forced to continue closing your villages out into darkness, as promised. Your power is no longer any threat to us. One of our number has the ability to dispel Emblem's darkness. As head of the Curse Directive, you must already be aware of that by now, yes? Of course I am. I've also heard that use of that power costs your side greatly. Am I wrong? The more darkness you dispel, the closer your friend totters to her death. And if she does nothing, more and more of your people will serve as sacrifice instead. What's your point? If we give in to you, it puts me at risk. If we refuse you, others may suffer, but no harm will come to me. That is an easy choice. So if we're done here, I'll be on my way. You would have me believe you do not care what happens to the people of your kingdom? What's difficult to understand? Who is more important, your underlings or you? Same thing. Ooh. Well, well, Prince Alphonse. This is rather unexpected given the intelligence I have on you. But could it be you have a more violent side to you? Intelligence also brings me some incongruous information as well. Concerning the death of King Gustav, for example. Then you must know that I killed him. He got in my way. Okay, this didn't happen. As you no doubt know, my father abandoned me in our struggle. Could not inherit the crown and take the throne as things stood. But if my father were to disappear, I was next in line. So, I killed him. What an interesting story. I'm sure someday I'll be able to use that information to shake the foundations of Asker itself, but you don't seem to be hearing me. Why do you think I'm talking about this? Why to you? Why now? I'll tell you. I'm going to kill you too. You're in my way, so this is how it'll have to be. No matter what it takes, my decision's been made. No hostage will save you. You cannot stop what's coming for you. Do you understand now? I see. It seems I misjudged you. The gentle prince who captured the hearts of his people. Huh. I should have known it was all lies. Shrouding yourself in a veil of false affection as a means of controlling the foolish masses? Killing your own father to get the crown? Mark my words, these truths will come to light. Perhaps you and I share more in common than our respective orders after all. I was wrong to underestimate you. You may keep your head on your shoulders for now. Once I've had the satisfaction of separating Veronica's from hers, then I will come for your head. I hope this isn't all for nothing. Alphonse, have you lost your mind? Sharena, what did... How could you say such terrible, heartless things? How could you? I miss my gentle brother. Bring him back to me. Brother! Calm down for a minute, Sharena. It was all an act. Ow! There never is a dull moment with you two, is there? Zacharias? When? Where did you come from? Veronica's set to be executed 10 days from now. I'm sorry to have to ask this, but I need your strength once more. Will you help me? He just shows up in there. Wait, where's the meme? I love how he smiles as he says it. Leaf would be proud. That's why he got the TA refined. We love Alphonse. All in act. Hey, B-Flat Colin, can we get a shout out for B-Flat Colin as well? How are you doing today? Shayna's still better, but Alphonse is becoming better as things go on. Wait, what was the meme? Alright, well there you go, guys. We have story. We also have Mjolnir Strike. I have to do that on my other accounts here real quick. Check on Frontline Phalanx as well on the main. Load, please. Dun 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 dun. Victory, nice. Guys, make sure you do Counter Strike. It's the last counter phase. Sorry, Mjolnir Strike counter phase, because it's the last hour. Doing okay. 10 days is before Legendary banner, let alone the next New Heroes banner. So we'll be late for her execution. Sorry, Veronica. Don't even bother with Mjolnir Strike. I just used my arrow at the start of the day. Well, got a Donkey Kong. Wait, what? Oh, just got home. Went to get a Happy Meal because Mario Kart toys are back. Ah, I haven't gone to McDonald's in like 15 years. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, you know what? I haven't done the ending of Tempest Trials yet, or seen it. So let's take a look here. All right. That spring look fits you well, I must say. You really think so? Hey, Underkev, welcome in. How are you doing today? Sad because I already have Donkey Kong. I haven't gotten any of those. Meme is off on saying I'm gonna kill you too while smiling. Oh, okay. I didn't get that. Not eating McDonald's is good for your health. Yeah, I haven't been there in like 15 years. I mean, I don't mind fast food. Like, if I'm gonna go somewhere though for like a burger, I'm gonna go to Culver's. If I'm gonna go somewhere for like chicken nuggets, I'm gonna get like spicy nuggets from Wendy's. You know. If I have any desire for a McFlurry, I'm gonna go get a Frosty instead, or a Blizzard. Hey Ender, thank you for the shout out for Beef Colin Kaizen. Yeah, if I want good food, I'll go to In-N-Out. I mean, In-N-Out's fine, but it's better than McDonald's, but or Wendy's or Cane's. Oh yeah, we have a Cane's around here, I think. Oh geez, when was the last time I went to a Burger King? I think that's been even longer. But yeah, if I want a burger, I'll go to Culver's. I'll go to Wendy's for like a fries and a Frosty. Not for specifically for the fries, because the fries themselves at Wendy's are not great, but with a Frosty, they're great. Where else? Culver's also has a really good malts and shakes and cheese curds. And then if I want a chocolate cake shake, I'll go to Portillo's. They also have good cheese fries there. If I want a burrito or burrito bowl, I'll go to Chipotle. Although, mostly go there for like chips and guac or chips and queso. Family loves Cane's like 3 times a week. What? Are we talking about food? Yes, we are talking about food. I had a chocolate cake shake earlier today, although it wasn't mixed well. I get fries and a McFlurry from McDonald's occasionally since my niece loves McDonald's. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, if it's my choice, I'm going to Wendy's for fries and a Frosty. I haven't had a Blizzard in a few years though, from DQ. No Culver's in California, or at least not. Yeah, it's a Midwest thing. In-N-Out is the best burger you can get at its price. I guess there, yeah. But yeah, if you guys ever come to Midwest, Culver's, seriously. I usually get a double cheddar bacon butter burger. Think about that for a second, guys. Double cheddar bacon butter burger. And then an order of cheese curds, and then a salted caramel malt. Hungry now? Chipotle sucks. Hey, I like Chipotle. Come visit me in Nano and we'll take you to get real burritos. I mean, like, what are my options? Here. Chipotle, Taco Bell. Those are my options here. Doing Gucci, just got Mareeta. Nice. I got 2 Mareeta, one on my main and one on my iPad. Both minus attack. Gave Olivia Vital Astra. Oh, yeah. I might as well just do that on one of my accounts, because, again, I'm not going to keep the plus HP when I eventually get another Mareeta, I'm sure. Jack in the Box or Taco Bell in terms of fast food. I just had a shake earlier today. F. Best burger places that Habit. If you disagree, you haven't been to the Habit or you're objectively wrong. You haven't tried a butter burger from Culver's. Taco Bell is a guilty pleasure, but it's not real Mexican food, right? So, like, exactly. My choices are between Taco Bell and Chipotle, and I usually get a bowl there. I usually get a sofritas bowl because I'm trying to cut down on meat, specifically beef. So I get the sofritas bowl, which actually tastes pretty good. It's not as filling, but you know. All right, let's see. I agree. It highlights all your best features. You should consider dressing like this more often. Who are these people? Ah, there you are, Delthea. These are friends I made since arriving in Asker. You? Made friends? I did. It has been nice to have people to share things with. I have learned so much from them. So much I would never have learned doing my research in doing my research in solitude. Oh, well, then good. We were about to explore the festival a bit, so if you want to join us, it's perfect timing. Huh? No, thanks. Well, I just can't leave you. Not after all the trouble you caused. Don't worry about me. I'll be good. Go with your friends and I'll see you later. Hey, Delthea. Whew. Well, that was unexpected. I guess he has friends now. Weird. People can change after all. Seems like being summoned here has done him some good. That's something to be happy about. Although, maybe a little sad too. Aw, she misses her brother. Nah, that can't be right. And now that he's out of the way, I wonder if I can find any dashing rabbits around here. Whoa. See? She's a kid, and she's, you know. I try to avoid eating fast food, cook at home. Yeah, I mean, obviously when you have the opportunity. But, you know, once in a while. Actually, so Thursdays at work, that's the day when I start at my first school. I go to another school in a district to help out with tech stuff there for a little bit, and then I come back for one more class that I teach. So Thursdays, I'll usually go by one of the nearby fast food restaurants, and I usually don't get a full meal, but I'll get something like chips and queso from Chipotle or something, or I'll get like a salted caramel malt from Culver's, or a chocolate cake shake from Portillo's or something, and then I'll like leave it on my desk when I come back, so that the kids come into my classroom and they're like, Mr. P, you got Chipotle, or you got Portillo's or Culver's, and they get all jealous. San Diego, our specialty food is California burritos. Ooh, they're delicious, terrible for your health, and you need to try one. That sounds like the chocolate cake shake. I don't care if it's real Mexican food. Taco Bell quesadillas with jalapeno sauce taste great, and that's what matters. I haven't tried it with jalapeno sauce. Chalupas are a guilty pleasure. I've had Taco Bell like maybe twice in the past 2 years, and then prior to that, I haven't had it since junior high. Delthea's like 12, and I hate that. And Faye decided to make her super. That's how kids are. We were talking about this with Turning Red earlier. Best pizza place is Old Town Pizza, though. Only Sacramento area. There are only 2, but it's the best pizza on earth. Sure. I would debate that. New York pizza is the best pizza. You mean cardboard? She was like that in Echoes too. She's freaking. Oh, Matilda. Forgot that. Yeah, my favorite pizza place, I'm gonna say Malnati's. Yeah. Now, in terms of national chains, which would I pick? National pizza chains. I don't know, Domino's. But you like deep dish pizza? I love deep dish pizza. I mean, it's not like your everyday pizza. It's like your like once a month pizza, you know, or big occasion pizza. Oh, we lost the sub in the past hour apparently. But yeah, we only advertise to people, hey, deep dish pizza all the time. But no, you do that, your cholesterol is gonna shoot through the roof. So yeah, like once a month or special occasions. Dun, dun, dun. Deep dish pizza is a crime against pizza. Remember, if I time out mods, they lose their mod status until I give it back. Lasagna? No, it's not lasagna. Lasagna is layered. Drink a can of tomatoes. Have you not had a proper deep dish pizza? You need to come to Chicago and have one. Oops. I don't even know I have this here, so I don't need this. Because this is for the capture card, but also cable's starting to break. It's delicious, but it's not pizza. It's more pizza than New York pizza. New York pizza is like cardboard. The Chicago once had deep dish, but it's good, but it's heavy. It is heavy. And there are debates as to like which deep dish pizza restaurant is like the deep dish pizza. I prefer Malnati's, Lou Malnati's, but there are other places that are, you know, they make their pizzas differently. So some have, you know, thicker bread. Some have like they douse it in sauce, which I'm not huge on. Some put their toppings on top of the sauce. Some put them underneath the sauce, where the cheese is. So yeah, they all do it differently. I prefer Malnati's. Pizza's meant to no. Learning so much about pizza. New York pizza's delicious. New York pizza's cardboard. It's crispy yet fluffy. I'm not a fan of thin pizzas. Alright, so that was Tempest Trials. Let me do... What's my score? I hate how they don't just like put the score on the page. I have to go into my standing here. 53.9. Like, is this the only mode where they just don't put the score on the page? Had deep dish once is not only the worst pizza I've ever had. You probably went to like one of the non-Chicago chains. You probably had like deep dish pizza from like California or something. So someone in California roll up their pizza and eat it with a knife and fork. Isn't that what is it called that when you like? Not a calzone. That's like if you fold up a pizza, like those New Yorkers do. But like when you roll up the thing, like what's that called? I wouldn't say deep dish is the worst food ever. It's good. As a Californian, I'm offended. Da-da. Like what is that called? Not a calzone. Calzone's if you like fold a pizza. Not even a pizza. That's just like stuff in general. Let's see. Who am I supporting here? 55 is a bit low for my tastes. 68 maybe. Wait, hold on. What is it? How far are we? Oh, we still have 400 million left. Let's go 2. Let me do Mjolnir Strike on my 10. Italy pizza, New York pizza, Chicago pizza. You have that in the wrong order, buddy. 3 arrows and attack. Bum 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 bum. And then once in a while, deep dish can be satisfying. Yeah, again, we come off as if it's our like everyday pizza, guys. It's not our everyday pizza. Our everyday pizza, it is thinner, but it's not like crispy. It's good. You're allowed to have off taste. Yeah, so don't worry, Kaizen. It's fine. You're fine. We won't hold it against you. Let's go 3 on the iPad, and then they 10. Let's go. Times it now. Let's go 3. The reason I don't like Chipotle is because it's kind of bland, super expensive. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. They've gotten expensive, more expensive than before. But again, between Chipotle and Taco Bell, I'm gonna go to Chipotle because I like their chips and guac and their chips and queso. And I do like their sofritas option because again, I am trying to cut back on meat and specifically beef. Dun, 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 dun. You're the one over here. I'm also the one that's actually from the city that actually has this, so clearly I'm right and you guys are wrong. So, Kaizen talked about the chocolate covered crickets. Yeah, Kaizen eats chocolate covered crickets. You've lost your credibility here. My teacher once brought in scorpion lollipops. What? Let's see. Don't want to do summer duels. Don't want to do frontline phalanx. Don't want to do Mjolnir Strike. Let's check point bombs. What's the multiplier? 1.5. Never mind. We're good. Wish there was Culver's or Cane's or even Whataburger in the East Coast. Yeah, Culver's is pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna go there all the time because I don't want to have burgers all the time. I will say though, if I had Culver's like on a rotation between things like, because again, their cheese curds are pretty good. Probably even less healthier than fries, but you know, between their malts and shakes and their frozen custard, like, oh my gosh. You guys ever have frozen yogurt? Was it TCBY? I still have a coupon from years ago. Are you going to SD? Nah, not today. It's already 10:30. Maybe tomorrow. Yes, we have a long stream tomorrow. We're gonna start with Faye. We have the GHB for Salem. We're starting with Faye fairly early, and then we're gonna again, guys. I got a new computer. Most of my scenes are still intact because I transferred everything over in terms of like the files and the code and everything. But because the computer is at a different resolution, the MacBook Pro is at a different resolution, all my cropping and everything of the capture software is all off. So I do have to set that again for the Switch, for the Wii U, and then on the Wii U I also have to do Game Boy Advance and DS, which DS is a pain in the butt because I have to do 4 different scenes. I have one scene where it's like the top screen is the focus, one scene where the bottom screen is the focus, one scene where you have the actual DS on the screen and there's a gap in between for like when they try and do like the split screen stuff, but with the gap in mind. And then there's one where it's literally you guys can't see it here, but there's one where there's no gap, so it's just top screen on top of bottom screen. So yeah, that's annoying. I have to redo all that. So we're gonna do all that tomorrow. So we'll probably play a little bit of Pokemon Arceus, a little bit of Shadow Dragon, and a little bit of what happened to the music? Did the music stop? Hold on. No, music's still going. Do you guys not hear music? It should be. OBS says there's audio capture. Do you guys not hear music? Oh, you can't hear me? Oh no, when I switch scenes, yeah, because that. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. It was too loud. Wait. Oh, that's too loud. Yeah, sorry. That's another thing I have to set. Okay, so when I have to go to the other scenes, yeah, I have to adjust the game audio capture. So it's really loud when you change scenes. Yeah, I have to set that for each scene. The audio is gonna be set differently. So my bad. Sorry, guys. Oh, Enderkev, did I say hi to you? I saw you in the chat earlier. But hi, hello. Let me catch up again. Ate a cricket once for money? Yeah, I wouldn't eat a cricket for any money. Deep dish was massive, and it's amazing. Did mass mean San Diego or Summer Deals? I haven't been to San Diego in a while. When was the last time I was in San Diego? Should I go to TwitchCon, guys? Here's the thing. TwitchCon, obviously, I would have to miss school, you know, work. But it's also in the middle of marching season. Usually, it's actually also right around the end of our marching season at, like, the big, like, championship. Not really championship, but, like, the bigger competitions of the season, like, the final ones. So, I'll have to check on the dates for both marching season and for TwitchCon, but if I go, that's gonna be like, all right, we're all in on this. When was the Summer Duels tournament you're gonna have? Do we still want to do that? I mean, I'll do it if you guys want to have one, but at this point, I don't enjoy playing Summer Duels. So I don't know. I mean, I'll still host one if you guys want, but I thought San Diego because I'm saying you need to come here and have a California. I mean, I used to go to Los Angeles like every year, but because they haven't had E3 in 3 years. Oh, Tanuki got the new Pro laptops. It's fun using it, right? Yeah. So I'm on an M1 Max MacBook Pro. So 10 core CPU, 32 core GPU, 16 core neural engine, 64 gigs of unified memory. That's where the music got loud. I'm sorry. But yeah, basically I have to redo all my scenes. Not the scenes themselves, but I have to redo the capture because again, my computer is at a different resolution, so the cropping is off. So I have to set it for Switch. So we're going to play a little bit of Arceus tomorrow. I have to do it for Wii U. So what should we play on Wii U? Either Xenoblade X or what else is Wii U exclusive? Nintendo Land? Nintendo Land? What else I got on there? I can't see, there's a box in the way. And then we got set for Game Boy Advance. So we'll pull up Blazing Blade or Sacred Stones. Set up for DS. And like I said, there's 4 different scenes for DS. So it's a pain in the butt. And because I want to get the highest resolution possible, I have to play it on the Wii U sideways. And then just rotate it in OBS. Let's see. Thank you for the shout out, Kaizen, for Enderkev. Do it, because if you go to TwitchCon, you can hang out with me and Nano. If you go, I'll go. Who's been to TwitchCon? Anyone in chat? If it's during marching season, maybe don't. But the thing is, though, let's just say I've started to lose interest in my marching gig. Because like you'd think after this many years, my role would start to like, because like I'm not the main director of that marching band. I mean, there has been talk of like one of our co-directors leaving and him recommending me for the co-director position, but at the same time, it's like our the head band director, he doesn't seem to have the competitive mentality though. So like if I were to fill that role, which it doesn't seem like that's happening this year, if I were to fill that role, that means that I would probably be having to take the lead on the more competitive stuff, and it's like, I don't know, this program, I mean, I love it, but it's clearly not gonna be my future. I was also forced to eat the cricket by my former stepfather. Okay. Alright, you get a pass on that one. LA doesn't count. No more E3. I mean, E3's kind of sucks since 2014. I know, Terry, you didn't get to experience it beforehand, but E3 was way better before 2014. I think 2014 was when they made it open to the public. And the thing is, like, it's too crowded. You can't get around now. Like, you get the press who's complaining because now it's so crowded we can't get around to our appointments in time. Because, you know, it takes longer to get through the crowds. And then you get the public who are complaining, hey, we paid $1,000 to be here, and how come the press gets priority? What's going on? Press always gets priority, for one. I mean, yeah, we don't pay a cent, but I mean, hey, do people wear cosplay to TwitchCon? I'm sure some do. I don't know if it's like something that it's not like your typical like cosplay convention, but I'm sure some people do wear cosplay to TwitchCon. And I don't think it would be out of the ordinary. So, by all means, man, this is an expensive purchase. What's an expensive purchase? Wait, what is TwitchCon? I'll be fine. Been using the new laptops for work for a while. Makes things easier. Yeah, I love it so far. The M1 Max might be overkill for me, but I won't know until the next video project I do. Because that's usually the thing where I'm like struggling for power, is video projects. Yeah, they have cosplay contests. There you go. I'll have to get some ready then. Who would I cosplay as? Like, again, I don't cosplay, but I'm not opposed to it. I just don't have. Here's the thing though. Like, I could buy cosplay, but I feel like if I'm gonna do cosplay, at least once I wouldn't try to like make my own. But I don't have the resources for that. Prefer digital E3, honestly. No more Sony taking half an hour break mid-show to switch places as of to The Last of Us. Okay, that only happened a couple times, or maybe once. But usually they just have their. So usually Sony does their press conference in the LA Coliseum, which is I think it's College Stadium, or maybe it's. Or is it the old Olympic Stadium? No, I don't think it is. But yeah, so they used to hold theirs at the LA Coliseum, and they also fed everyone dinner, which was nice. Because like usually there would be like press conference day. Nowadays they have like several companies doing their own press conferences over like 3 or 4 days, which is kind of dumb. But they used to have press conference days, so it'd be like 10 a.m. Microsoft, and then so you'd line up around 8 a.m. And again, only open to press invites. But you would go to Microsoft at the Galen Center. I think it was USC. So you go to the Galen Center, and then because everyone knew that like, oh, you're coming from Microsoft, you're going to go to the EA press conference next. So EA would have shuttles ready, free shuttles from, and then Microsoft would actually have shuttles from like all the hotel area, like the area hotels, to go to the Galen Center because they knew, you know, hey, we got to get you guys to the press conference. And then EA would have shuttles coming from the Galen Center to, I think they were at, was it the Orpheum? Either EA or Ubisoft was at the Orpheum, and then. EA was always a snooze fest, so I'd always like fall asleep because like it's LA, it's warm, it's dark in the theater, and EA is boring, so I always fell asleep. And then Ubisoft would have shuttles coming from EA's press conference to theirs. Ubisoft was good because they had air conditioning and they gave everyone water bottles, which was great, and usually some free swag. And then Sony would have shuttles coming from Ubisoft to go to their press conference at 6 p.m. And because they knew that, you know, we would all be coming from like different press conferences all day, they would have food trucks in the parking lot at the Coliseum. So they would feed everyone dinner. So they would have like food stands of like, you know, Kobe beef sliders and like everything else. It was fantastic. So they fed us all dinner. Surprised E3 isn't dead. It's because they want the money from the public. Remember when all the private info of all the press got leaked? Yep. Just like traveling. I need to save up for a trip to Japan once they reopen. But yeah, if I'm not traveling to E3, I can maybe swing a TwitchCon trip. But I do want to make plan. I want to be ready for a trip to Japan at a moment's notice. Can't say why. What if I don't know? They confirmed What If Season 2. Especially since Nintendo and Sony just kind of do their own thing now. Yeah. Just waiting for the M2 MacBook Air. Yeah, for like just general purposes, yeah, the regular M1 or M2 is fine. Because again, for a while I was on an M1 Mac Mini. Because I was like, okay, I like the one that I got for work. So let's buy this as like a little power upgrade, a temporary power upgrade for last summer's video project. And then I'll probably start this year's video project for the marching band, maybe next week for spring break. Not next week, but like the week of the 28th. Obviously you would cosplay as a summoner. Or I hide my face? I don't know how I feel about that. Or how I feel about that suggestion. Cosplay as a Tanuki. Dress up as Mulder from FE8. My stand on the E3 stuff, actual press should get priority. People who should run a glorified, people who just run a glorified fan page should not. What I say they should do, they should follow what Tokyo Games show does, where they have 2 days where it's just press. So that way we can do all our appointments and get around easily. And then 2 days where it's press and public. So then, you know, the press has gotten all their stuff out of the way, or because so at E3, obviously press would have priority on the show floor for like booth tours and stuff like that, where like the developers and product demonstrators would actually, you know, kind of show us the games and demo the games for us. And then we also had second floor access, which is stuff like behind closed door showings or behind closed door demos or interviews and stuff like that. So the public didn't get second floor access. So actually at E3, the last few years I went, because again, it's hell getting around the not just the show floors but the convention center because of like all the people. Because E3 when I went, I want to say it was around 15,000, maybe 20,000 people total in the convention center. When they went public, we're talking like 60,000 people or more. So it was ridiculously crowded. Actually, my first E3 was like in those like lull years when there was like invite only, as opposed to like anyone with press credentials could apply, and if they qualified, they got in. My first few years, I didn't go to the year it was in Santa Monica, when they had to like when people had to walk between different hotels. That was I heard about that. It was ridiculous. Whereas in LA, they can just have it all in the convention center with just a few places that are outside. But yeah, I think 2008, I think it was like 7,000 people tops. They didn't even have the, was it the West Hall open? Or was it the South Hall? I can't remember. Yeah, but yeah, it was like all in the private meeting rooms on the concourse. He'd need to look like Nick Offerman to pull that off. Who's from Chicago, by the way. Or like the suburbs. I think it was like Mokina or something. Nintendo still does E3. Sony is who left after they embarrassed themselves by making the worst show in E3 history with their last thing. I really hate what Microsoft is doing though. They're trying to move all their stuff into the Nokia Center, which is like 2 buildings over. There's like the convention center, and then there's whatever the hell Staples Center is called now, and then there's the Nokia Theater. Wait, sorry, Microsoft Theater that's now called. And I'm not gonna walk over there. Hey, Dark Eye, welcome in. Summer Duel? Okay, we can do that in a moment here. Nintendo stopped doing live shows, though. They've been doing pre-recorded directs since the Wii U days. Yeah, but they still attended E3. What if Makai and Peleus was canon before Terra got to it's more interesting than South and Macalus? Or, oh, Makaya. Can't spell her name, whatever. Nintendo's directs for everything. They still understand how big E3 is for getting news out there and say big. Yeah, yeah. Loving Sonic. Sonic loving Princess Daisy. What? Micaiah and Palace is dumb. I'm sorry, but it is. Her and Soth is straight up canon. Micaiah and Palace is like shipping Martha and Minerva. It's just dumb, especially when one of them has a canon spouse. My goal was to become an influencer so I could have a media pass. I mean, if you want, I can just get you a media pass. Let me know next time E3's in person, which it doesn't look like it's going to be this year. Which also, by the way, guys, we are thinking of reviving the Tanuki. It'll be a reimagined Tanuki because I think the old news blogs of yesteryear are not really a big thing anymore. I mean, there are still some that exist in that format, but I think a lot of people have been moving away from that format in the rise of like social media. So, if anyone is interested in becoming a video game journalist, let me know. Let's see here. Tell that to Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance. In order to get journalism passed, it should have to be an actual company that generates money and pays reporters, not just somebody trying to get, not just somebody trying to do, to just do enough to get in for free. Uptime 2 hours. There's support and ending. Wow, I'm that late. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I don't get what you're saying, Sim. I'm sorry. Well, never mind. Treatment, please. They canceled this year already? No, I'm pretty sure they did. I haven't kept up with it. Makai and Soth is canon, but I still think it's creepy because she kind of grooms him. I don't think she grooms him. I mean, come on. Like they're like, because they're close already, you know. Soth isn't even 18. Okay, well they're not in America. Age is a number, guys. It's arbitrary. Now that being said, I think most civilizations have like an idea of like, okay, maybe this is the good age to set as like that boundary, but yeah. Her age is super inconsistent, but we see a scene of her basically fully grown and Soth as a little kid, so there's a massive age gap. What if Roy and Sophia was canon? Tanuki, you should probably say just kidding right now. Just kidding right now. Why? Dun -dun. You're a teacher? Sure. Doesn't change the fact that again it's a legal boundary. Hey Leafy, welcome in. How you doing today? Can we get a shout out for Leafy, please? What about Knuckles and Peach? First off, it's the Middle Ages. 25, 30-year-olds marrying 13-year-olds was actually commonplace. Thank you to someone for the sub. Oh, nice. Wait, it should tell you in notifications who gifted you. I don't know who gifted you. Did someone gift recently? When was the last gift sub? Oh, they don't tell me who the gifted subs were to. Oh wait, maybe they do. Hold on. Oh, they do tell me. Oh wait, no, they don't tell me. So they tell me if you gift someone specifically. They don't tell you who it goes to if it's a community gift sub. Got it. Worst fear if Ryan. I'm guessing that Cecilia was canon. No comments. Hey Leafy, George Rivera, Leafy, Dark Ice. Alright, anyway. Yeah, I don't know who gifted that then. Remember, guys, we are under the threshold for a Twitch payout again because they hold your payments if it's less than $100, so per month. So I need to get to 40, hopefully, in the next few days. Second of all, there are far worse relationships in Fire Emblem. Ho ho. We should stream some genealogy here. Oh, George Rivera gifted. Oh, nice. Well, there you go. Soth and Micaiah had a really good sibling relationship. I just don't think it needed to end in romance, to be honest. But I mean, that happens sometimes. When you're that close. Yeah, definitely not the worst ship. I need like $80 more to get paid this month. Well, we can fix that. Guys, donate to Tara because she is apparently doing a Faye cosplay. Like, flap flap. I'm gonna keep pushing this until it happens. FE4 and Fates have some yikes stuff. But the difference is FE4 is intentionally yikes and Fate's well, yeah. Corn with who his family issue. Alright, anyway, let's see. Dark Eye. Was Dark Eye the one? I think it was Dark Eye. Oh, we gotta mark some of these as complete here. This is outdated. Hold on, let me refresh. I made a Gale Force Ascended Mareeta and it works. I got two. So yeah, if you guys weren't here, I got two Mareeta. One on my iPhone 10, or sorry, iPhone 12, my main account, and then my iPad. Both were minus attack. One was plus HP, one was plus defense. Silas and Chlorine. We need more Fates kids in Fae, please. Alright, Dark Eye. And after this, we'll probably start wrapping things up. Alright, Dark Eye, whenever you're ready. Also, can someone help me pick a captain for my Summer Duels teams? Because that's why I haven't used the team that Dark Eye helped me build yet. Because I don't have... Should I host? Oh, I mean... Yeah, you can go, it's going already. So just Tunicky with a capital T. I think I have it set so that my opponent can pick the rules. So you can set whatever rules you want. It should work. Also got an OG Mareeta from the third ticket. Nice. See, I don't see why Kaizen doesn't get mad at you. Oh, apparently only me. Faircorn didn't know any of the Hoshidans until they were adults, and they aren't actually related. Basically strangers up until that point. That being said, it does get rid of the only point to choose Hoshido, considering it's not blood versus bond. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Alright, guys. Oh, I should probably change the audio here. Alright, put you there, and good to go. Do I need to wash my eyes? Who's washing eyes? Does Mareeta play any important role in Thracia enough for her to get an Ascendant alt? Have not played for it. You got, well, if you, maybe play through, like, some other games for now.
I won't lose.
Because, like, Three Hopes is coming out soon. You should play that. I was trying to make sense of Fates, just isn't worth it. Just enjoy the game, guys. Oh, that's right. This is the scary team. You got Ninja Corrin, you got Duo Crom, and you got Ascended Fjorm, and you got that scary Cordelia.
Over here?
See, this is what I need you for, buddy. Fjorm's probably gonna save if I go in. The only thing I care about Face is Forest. Just curious is all. Face spoils it, so be careful. Face spoils everything.
Yes. What?
Fortune Bonds is for the Ascendant's alt, spoils it a bit too. Do you think they planned out when we found out, oh, Fjorm has a cough and she's dying, quote unquote dying? Do you think they already planned out the Ascended thing, or they were like, all right, we'll put a pin in this and we'll come back to it? How are we doing this here?
My orders?
Burger King's identity to me way before I was even interested in playing Telios. Oops.
I shall strike.
Bum 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 bum. Rita is probably the most interesting Thracia character, with Sarah as the second and Miranda probably being the third. They definitely will plan everything out. Dang it, not far enough. Alright, so let's see here.
Ready.
They're just like, hey, dead character, but let's make her alive and don't plan anything about it. Maybe like a year in advance at most, because they got to hire artists and record. Well, that the turnaround time for that is about 9 months. Faye's been spoiling this since like the 3rd banner with Eldigan and Lachesis. Which, by the way, was like the 3rd time they localized her name. Okay.
Out of my way.
I actually love how Fallen Leon confirmed the theory that Base Leon was a Leon who somehow survived the end of FE8. That Forgimon was that was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I did enjoy that. Yeah, we got quite a few Leon fans in the chat too. Wasn't it Rakesis before? It was yes. Sometimes Faye has really good fan service. Yeah, sometimes they're pretty good. Sometimes they're pretty good. Shoot, what am I doing here?
Leave it to me.
I get the feeling that Dark Eye knows what my angle is right now. Or what I'm waiting to pull off. Like, I get that sense. Dang it.
Good morning.
When I get my laptop to work again, I'm going to resume playing Sacred Stones if it's possible. We might pull up some Sacred Stones tomorrow just to test out the capture. To make sure I get the capture realigned and everything. It's been weeks since it died. Leon is still the best antagonist in the series. I say antagonist because it's hard to even call him a villain. He was a good boy who deserved so much more than the hand he was dealt by the world. Yeah. I'm surprised it actually doesn't happen more often in Fire Emblem. Because that's like whole good and evil thing, no one's that evil. But I can see someone succumbing to their own desires to do good things and it doesn't work out well. Or work out how they had hoped. Does that make sense?
Over
I'm
here?
surprised it doesn't happen more.
I won't lose.
Seasonal Leon Altwin. And we have young, which... Oh, I guess the young ones... Well, no, the young ones count as seasonals, don't they? It's the brave ones that don't count as seasonals. I think Talos would make a great anime, in my opinion. Chat what FE game would work best if made into a TV show. Personally, I think Sacred Stones would work really well. I need them to finish Mystery first. So much to tell you to work with. People crap on it. Yeah, watch the language. On Erica for giving Leon the stone in the final battle, but honestly, if you think about that moment, can you blame her? He was her friend, and it's so sad. I love Telius. Like an actual seasonal one, nothing. Okay. I mean, at some point, I'm sure. Ooh, baiting me here.
Yes.
I can't reach.
My orders?
This is a loss. I need a better team. Only concern I have about Telius is the cast being too large. For a TV series, though, again, the episodes usually focus on... I mean, look at, Clone Wars, for example. I mean, yeah, there was a core cast, but they had a lot of other characters, too, that they would come back to from time to time. Leaf wants to... I guess I'm not sleeping today, guys.
Of course.
Alright, fine.
I shall strike.
We can do SD tomorrow. Okay, let's do it tomorrow. We'll do it, Leafy, what works better for you? So I was planning on starting early with Faye and then finishing with Faye as well. So we could do your summer duel in the morning, or my afternoon. Noon, my afternoon. Or we can come back to it before we do Rival Domain. It's up to you. Clone Wars is amazing, guys. I like how I find it funny how with the animated show we go to all these different worlds. Every episode is oh, on a different world now, and we're on a different world, and we're on a different. They're vastly different worlds. Some are lush jungles, and some are entire cities, and some are entire water worlds. And then we have all these live action shows. All right, what are we gonna do for the live action show? I don't know. Put them in a desert again. Put them in Tatooine again. Every live action show is Tatooine. Oral Forest. That's it. That's it. I don't think Clone Wars had over 70 characters to focus on. I mean, they did focus on a lot of characters across different episodes. Obviously, yeah, we had like a handful of core characters that we would rotate around, but you know, they would have episodes that focused on like minor characters as well.
Yeah.
Ah, shoot, guys, I have no angle here.
Yes.
Of course.
Over here?
I have no angle here.
Yes. My orders? Leave it to me.
Let's see. Split armies and raining down would actually work well for a show format, in my opinion. Yeah, it sucks that they have to use the same settings, but it's due to cost. Yeah. I just find it funny. Let's do Tatooine again. We can do it before Rival Domains if that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm at that moment. It's is waiting for Mom. Finish cleaning upstairs. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Maybe this way.
It's boring, but it makes sense. It's really just easy to go out and film in the deserts. Tried filming in a cold place for Empire, and it was almost a disaster, so they haven't tried it again ever since. I mean, they haven't gone to Tunisia in a long time. They keep coming back to Tatooine. Attack on Titan probably had over 70 characters, and they were able to handle that pretty decent. Yeah, because again, you can focus on different characters per episode, you know. Dang it!
My orders? I won't
Okay,
lose.
guys, this is a loss. We're on like turn 3 already, and we are making no progress at all.
Yes.
Out of my way.
This is not working. Oh, speaking of episodes focusing on certain characters, so I started rewatching. Okay, so this is funny. So yesterday I was like, okay, I'm in bed by 11. Let's get to sleep. And I ended up watching 2 episodes of Daredevil on my iPad. But there was one episode where they, I think it was like season 3, where they focused on like Karen's origins, which I thought that was really well done. I really hope they bring back, because again, I know it's supposed to be like a soft reboot.
Yeah.
Of course.
Like if they were to bring back like a new season of Daredevil, it's supposed to be like a soft reboot. So technically, the canon of the original show doesn't have to be adhered to, but they can pick and choose then. But I do hope they bring back the actors for both Karen and Foggy. Son of I can't do this. I have no strategy here. My issue with Fire Emblem anime is choosing who would die. Also, I was playing StarCraft. My dad's teaching me how to play it. Oh man, I haven't heard StarCraft in a long time. Ooh, what if we did a whole bunch of like super like retro streams, like retro computer? Like, what if we played like SimCity or Oregon Trail or like even before The Sims, like actual like SimCity like 2000 or original SimCity. If they made FE8 anime and had Marissa die, I'd be pissed. Except for Obi-Wan and Bad Batch. Oh, so you know what I just realized today, guys? The amount of time between the release of Revenge of the Sith and Obi-Wan Kenobi is longer than the time between the release of Return of the Jedi and Phantom Menace. I was like, what? It's been that long. FE8 live action would be really cool. Oops, my mouse is on my iPad again. That's hilarious. It just makes me feel old too. I'm not old, but it makes me feel old. I'm gonna clarify that right now. This is not going well, guys.
I won't lose. Leave it to me.
Yeah, because the gap from Jedi to Phantom was 16 years. The gap between Revenge of the Sith and Obi-Wan Kenobi is 17 years. Can't watch any of the new Star Wars shows because I want to wait till it's done. That's not gonna. They announced like 20 shows, buddy. Yeah, they announced like 20 shows. Like, was it last? Not this past December, but the previous December. Like we're getting. Obviously, we're getting Ahsoka. We're getting more Mandalorian. What was that show? Oh, it started with an A. Okay, does anyone remember? I'm gonna have to look these up.
Over here?
The Acolyte, yeah, that was it. That was I'm looking forward to that. It sounded interesting. I'm looking forward to that one.
Ready.
You dealing with cliffhangers for years? I mean, you're gonna have to wait years, and you're gonna be spoiled by then, I'm sure. But yeah, I am looking forward to the Acolyte, based on like the mystery and the I was gonna say premise, but we haven't really heard much. Let's see what's be here.
What?
I'm only 5 points away. This is not undoable. Yeah, when does Bad Batch Season 2 come along? Because I did enjoy Bad Batch Season 1. A lot of people hated on What's-Her-Face, but actually I kind of liked her character. And I can't remember, I think they explained it, but I'm still a little confused as to why... Why she has a drastically different accent. You rated it? I was like, okay, yes we did. Welcome in, Evie. How are you doing today? Can we get a shout out, please? Omega. Yes. Yeah. Again, it's been a while since season 1 aired.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well. Bum, ba-la-dum, bum. My friend said some mad stuff on stream. Just want to say it doesn't remember me. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Star Wars fans tend to receive. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, not including
I won't lose.
Grogu. Apparently, Grogu gets a pass. People hated Ahsoka and Sabine when they were first introduced. That's fair. Wait, people didn't like Sabine? I love Sabine from the get-go. I kind of wish they'd... Because, like, she was, like, doing the graffiti thing, like, the first thing we saw. I was like, do more of this. And they never did more of that. Okay, now this is pretty out of range. It's 9 points and we're on turn 5.
Out of my way.
Yeah.
I'm sure Omega will grow on everyone over time. I'm sure.
Maybe this way.
But yeah, Ahsoka is like... Well, okay. Clone Wars Ahsoka is my favorite Star Wars character,
Yes.
like, of all time now.
What?
And don't get me wrong, I love Rosario Dawson, but so far I'm still wishing that Ashley got a chance to reprise the role. Which, again, I know she, like, after Rosario was cast, and I think Ashley made a social media post like, oh yeah, things just don't work out, and I'm fine with it. It's gonna be okay. She seemed heartbroken about it, which I felt bad about. Wait, what's going on? Oh, wait for a point. Wait, what? What are we using? Really? The map's over. Why are they as hated as Ahsoka, though? There's a really good video on how Ahsoka went from most hated to most loved. I can send in Discord. Yeah, sure. Ashley deserved a chance. Yeah, I don't think she got a chance to even go for the role. Like, she's done live action. I don't think that was the issue. I'm sure a lot of people were like, oh, no, she's just a voice actor. No, she's done live action. Wasn't she on That's So Raven, too? I think I remember seeing her on that. I think. Alright, Dark Eye. Well done. I think Dark Eye knew what I was trying to do. so they weren't giving me the chance. She's done full cosplay. Yeah, yeah. I think she would have been fine in the role. I think she would have been great in the role, actually. But I think so many fans were doing like their own fan castings and like it's spreading online. I think Disney had their hands tied, kind of almost. Like, I'm sure so many of those people doing like fan castings, I'm sure many of them haven't even seen Clone Wars. You know? GG, yeah, I had to lock a Sigurd. Dang it. The last turn was memes for me. Sorry. That's fine. That's fine. I got the sense that you knew what I was doing, so. Hollywood hates voice actors and it's dumb. I mean, I think if so many people hadn't fan casted Ahsoka with Rosario Dawson, I think Ashley would have at least been approached. I really think Filoni should have, or is it Filoni or Filioni? I think it's Filoni. I think Filoni should have given or gotten the chance to at least oversee the sequel trilogy, because then it would be a bit more cohesive. Right now, they're trying to backtrack now, and Mandalorian and Boba Fett are trying to like connect the dots now to the sequel trilogy. Whereas, because like you could get the sense that Filoni like understands the way Lucas thought and built worlds, and you could have seen in Clone Wars, actually even Rebels started to try and backtrack things that were being set up in Clone Wars, which I think had Lucas's treatment of his plan for the original sequel trilogy been done, even if they brought someone in to like kind of tweak things here and there, and especially like the dialogue, I'm sure it would have been a much more engaging story, much more original story, and I have a feeling that Clone Wars was setting up for that, and then they were like, oh yeah, that's not what we're doing. So when they did Rebels, they're like, I guess we gotta kill Maul now. To be fair, That's So Raven isn't peak acting by... Hey, but it's That's So Raven. It's a classic. Hollywood hates voice actors. It's dumb. I wonder how people would react if the sequel trilogy just became non-canon. No, as much as I would love that, they're clearly connecting the dots back to the sequel trilogy. They should have used more stuff from Legends. I mean, they are picking and choosing from Legends, which I think is good. I just feel like... Like I know for a fact now that George's treatment wasn't going to take 1-to-1 from the expanded universe, but oh man, I really would have loved to have seen stuff from like, was it Legacy of the Force? Oh my gosh, and then the Thrawn trilogy would have been great too. Imagine if Thrawn was the villain for the sequel trilogy. I was actually kind of hoping for Jason and Jaina, and if you're familiar with that, you know where that could have gone. Like, that's what I was hoping for. Alright guys, it's very late, so I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, everyone. Alright, have a good one, Dark Eye. We'll be back tomorrow. It'll be a relatively early start, and we're gonna go long because I need to set up some capture card stuff, so. Oh well, did you see that Maul was supposed to be in the sequel? Yep. Yep. They had to rewrite Obi-Wan because of another show that was released that was a bit too similar to the original plot. Cough the Mandalorian season 1. Honest take, I enjoyed the sequel trilogy more than the original trilogy. Sequel trilogy had a massive amount of flaws, but the original trilogy is massively over. The original movie, in hindsight, because okay, so at the time it was like groundbreaking, which that I get and I appreciate that. But now, because after the success of the first one, George was able to go bigger with like Empire and Jedi and Phantom, clones, and Sith. The original A New Hope seems out of place now because it's such a small scale movie in the like big picture of the rest of the saga. I meant Obi-Wan, not sequel trilogy. Wait, what? Maul is supposed to be in Obi-Wan. Oh no, I saw that. I saw that. No, but Obi-Wan, sequel trilogy was, I think. I have to go back because I might be blurring in my mind now between George's original ideas for the sequel trilogy and what's... Yeah, I might be blurring things in my mind now. All I remember was that in George's original treatment, there was a Rey-like character. I think her name was Kira. And I think everything that was like, not like everything, but like the overall course of the story that took place over what is now 7 and 8 was all in 7 before. So like 8 and 9 would have taken us different places. Let's see. Still widely popular, but most fans hate the Ewoks. Well, fans older than a certain age, I think. I think How I Met Your Mother actually made a good point on that. If you were of a certain age when Jedi came out, you hated the Ewoks because, like, who wants teddy bears in Star Wars? But then if you were born after a certain year and you were a certain age or lower or younger, you loved them. Sequel trilogy had some amazing visuals. That's not what I go to Star Wars for. Good setup? Really? Luke Leia thing is proof that some stuff wasn't planned. It was changed last minute. So here's what happened with that. George actually, in order to make the original movie and the original trilogy, he had to, because he was a big fan of like all those old serials, like, you know, Flash Gordon and stuff like that, and he wanted to start Star Wars in the middle of the story. So that's why we start with A New Hope, and even though the original movie wasn't released in theaters with Episode 4, it was very quickly added in because, again, he wanted to make it clear that this is the middle of the story. And in order to do that, he didn't write, like, you know, the full scripts for like episodes 1, 2, and 3, but he did write backstories for these characters. He also wrote kind of like an outline for, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, he made A New Hope and he made Empire, and he was basically realizing, okay, you know what, I'm working on Return of the Jedi now, or Revenge of the Jedi, or whatever they were calling it at the time. And he was like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to make these sequels, at least not right now, maybe someday, but after Jedi, I'm done for a while. So he basically took what he was planning for 7, 8, 9, which was supposed to be Luke searching for his long-lost sister, which was not Leia. And then he kind of combined Leia and this sister character into one character, and then kind of smushed all of what was supposed to be 7, 8, 9 at the time into Return of the Jedi. I honestly felt like JJ played it too safe. Ryan went, F you JJ, I'm doing this now. And JJ went, F you Ryan, I'm rebooting this now. It's funny too because like when I think they were shooting or had finished shooting, or maybe were starting to shoot, I can't remember. Last Jedi, I remember JJ commenting, oh yeah, I read the script and it seems amazing. I wish I had directed this myself. And like, in hindsight, I'm like, yeah, clearly someone's lying here. Let's see here. Rey should have just been a Jedi from the start in Luke's Jedi Order. I hate that she just became the strongest Force user out of completely nowhere, and Luke was a coward from the. She was, so the Kira character was supposed to be Luke's Padawan in Episode 7 already, yeah. I have a friend who thinks The Last Jedi Luke is fine. I also want to punch it. I mean, I understand Ryan's, like, because Ryan's been on interviews explaining, because he and Mark Hamill had big disagreements on the character. But Mark Hamill, he was like, I get it. I'm a meat puppet for you. I will do what you tell me. But I have fundamental disagreements about what you're doing with this character. So he's been on record with interviews as to why he did what he did, and from a storytelling perspective, I get that. But the thing is, you're dealing with a character that's been established over several movies already, and their personality traits have been established over several movies already, and you are changing the character, a beloved character, to make your story work, which that in and of itself should be like a red flag right there. If you have to change Luke Skywalker to get your story to work, clearly that's not the story that you should be telling. Honestly, my favorite Star Wars trilogy is the prequels. Everyone's craps. Guys, watch your language. On the politics, what's actually interesting to me. It's what made Vader and Emperor actually interesting instead of a very because again, a lot of people aren't gonna like the fact that the prequels are exposition, and that's why George wanted to start in the middle, because obviously the middle of the story is going to be the more interesting as opposed to like the setup. But it does give kind of background and insight into the characters and into where all the conflict comes from. Now, based on George's original treatments for 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12, there was a biographer a few years back who got like special access that no one else had ever gotten access to read, of what George's intentions were for 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12. And after reading them, I remember him saying, he read the treatments and he was like, yeah, these are the movies I want to see, because like 7, 8, 9, or at least the originally conceived 7, 8, 9, these have like vastly different worlds to visit and all these engaging characters, and he's like, these are the movies that I want to see. 7, 8, 9 right there. I know 4, 5, and 6 were exciting, but this is the one I want to see. And that made me excited for the sequel trilogy, because they said initially that George was doing the treatments for them and that he was overseeing as a consultant, but then Iger, Kennedy, and Abrams met without George, like, yeah, we want to make a movie for the fans. And then the next meeting that they had with George, they were talking about all the stuff they were doing with the movie, like, oh, we're gonna do this, and then George was like, wait a second, this isn't the movie that I had written. So then when he kind of realized that, yeah, they were not doing his stories, he was like, yep, I'm out, because I can't sit here and watch you guys do this movie. Already a Jedi, and she found Finn, he became her Padawan. Prequels had, awful dialogue, especially the love scenes, but yeah. Definitely my favorite Star Wars. Clone Wars honestly enhances and fixes everything wrong with it, and it's amazing. Let's talk about Zelda. Tinky, you should come on my stream and debate Star Wars with me and my friends. Sure. Yes, let's make Luke a coward and Rey the super likable girl just to fit my story. Yeah, right? Better fit my story. Are you gonna get the Skywalker Saga next month? Skywalker Saga? Did that come out already or no? What if VOD was in Breath of the Wild? I think it's a little late for that, buddy. Did he also intend for Vader to come back originally, or was that just her? Vader, no. Maul, yes. At least, again, I might be mixing up between original treatments and what else. I mean, there's a whole bunch of other things that I might have read somewhere. Because then I also read what was supposed to happen in who's the original director for 9? He directed Jurassic World. I'm blanking on the name. I read what they were supposed to do, which seemed out there, but it's interesting, at least. I don't know if I liked all of it, but some of it was actually pretty intriguing. But Vader, no. Maul, yes. I don't think Luke should have been perfect. I think he should have been doubtful on himself and worried about making the same mistakes as the old Jedi Order, and really pressured about making decisions, and he could have had a rift between him and Leia for not wanting to get involved in politics because of that. Instead of what we got, yeah. I don't know though. I think his person, like, he was never raised with like the whole Jedi dogma. Like, that was the whole point. Because like you see in the prequels that the Jedi are held back by, like, even the Emperor realized it's the dogmatic rules of the Jedi that was holding them back. And by eliminating the Jedi Order as it was, and then killing the Emperor, Anakin essentially, balances the Force to what it should be. And then he dies, and then now Luke, who became a Jedi while also, living and experiencing the thing that the Jedi were missing, which was love and compassion, he could then now start a new Jedi Order, Let's see. Age of Calamity. I gotta finish that. April 4th. Wait, what's April 4th? Maul had already come back in Legends, if I remember correctly. He came back in Clone Wars. And then he was supposed to be, if it's been a while since I read this, but I think I might have reposted it on my Facebook. I had to go back and check, and maybe I can pull up the article and post it in Discord. But if I remember correctly, because again, Clone Wars had set it up. This was before Rebels had come out. Clone Wars had set it up with him as the leader of a crime syndicate, and he was supposed to be pulling all the strings. What if had returned to role as new story plot after Minish Cap era? Oh, VOD. Hate when the characters don't have flaws and become powerful for no reason. Yeah. Jedi are arrogant and dogmatic, and by not being compassionate towards Anakin, they doom themselves and push him towards power. Yeah. Yeah. Have you heard, I think it was in the Mandalorian, like, the making of or whatever. I forget what it's called. Disney something. I can't remember. But it was like a roundtable discussion. And Filoni was talking with, and Kennedy was there, and Favreau was there, and like a bunch of the Mandalorian directors. And he explained the duel of the fates and how it wasn't just the fate of like the Jedi versus the Sith or the Republic and the Empire. It was the duel for the fate of Anakin. And by losing Qui-Gon, even though Obi-Wan did defeat Maul and technically won the battle, by losing Qui-Gon, the Jedi lost the duel for the fate of Anakin, because now Anakin no longer had the father figure he needed to become the Jedi he could have been. Because then it all snowballs from there. Obviously, Qui-Gon wouldn't have been there when Anakin needed him, or needed someone when his mother died. And obviously we know that kind of had a snowball effect on Anakin falling to the dark side. What do you think about Plo Koon coming back? It was a fake concept art they had created so Luke in Mando at season 2 wouldn't get leaked. The fact that they did it means that it maybe could happen someday. I don't think that would actually happen. I mean, I know Sam Jackson's kind of pushing for Mace Windu to come back, but Sam Jackson's also talking about wanting to come back as Mace Windu. Like, yeah, I don't think those were originally in George's plans, but I'm not naive enough to think that Disney wouldn't do it for the publicity. Jedi were almost worse than the Sith. Yeah, at that point, yes, because again, they'd kind of fallen into these rules that they, because tradition, that's like the worst thing. There's a good quote about like, oh yeah, I think the quote's something like, "We've always done it that way," are the most dangerous words in the English language. I lost my place. Indentured servitude, emotion causing mess, like damage, repeat over. Yeah. Some people think Mace should stay dead. It wouldn't make sense for him just doing nothing during the OT. And if he was, it would be weird for Palpatine and Vader to not sense him. I mean, you could, I guess, I get that argument, but you could say the same thing about Ahsoka. Things like that are called cults. Maybe he could come back in Mando season 3 in a flashback where he saves Grogu from the temple. Plo Koon could do that too. Give me a reason to like this character. Give me their flaws. Yeah, exactly. Give me their story of what happened, and don't just put things in them that don't make sense. And people still, yeah. Again, Rian Johnson ruined Luke Skywalker. There's just no way around that. I get why he did it for the story. I think that was wrong. A lot of type of emotion, they just shunned attachments. While Vader and Palpatine did know about Ahsoka. They both fought her in Rebels. Yeah, but during... I see what you're getting at, yeah. But keep in mind... No, never mind. Tradition is the reason for the education system being broken. It was created to make mindless factory workers. Obedience was all that mattered, which isn't what is valued now. Yeah, fair. Last season Clone Wars implies Vader knows she's alive. Does it though? I don't know if it implies that Vader knows she's alive. I don't think it implies that. No, I don't. Like, he finds her old lightsabers. I don't think it implies that he knows she's alive. Barely see. No, I know that. Finds always. I know that. I'm aware. I don't think it implies that he knows she's alive though. Although that reminds me of something I was about to say, then I forgot it again. Oh, I think I remember seeing I remember someone commenting somewhere that they really hope. I mean, obviously they would have to de-age Rosario or something, but they said they really hope that Ahsoka makes even just like a slight appearance in Obi-Wan, just so we can get the closure of a reunion between Obi-Wan and Ahsoka, just so that they know each other are alive. At least one last time before, obviously, Obi-Wan dies in A New Hope. You know? That'd be nice. Oh, she definitely will. I would love to see it. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I would absolutely love to see that. Just really hope Rex is in Ahsoka. That'd be kind of cool. I'm still trying to wrap my head around, because Boba Fett's not supposed to be that like what's his face? Morrison's only like, or he's already like 60 something, but Boba Fett's not supposed to be that old in Book of Boba Fett. He was no, that's not official. That's a fan theory. Well, yeah, Boba's supposed to be in his 40s. I mean, I guess you could attribute it to being. He wasn't really digested though by the Sarlacc pit, and he was already looking old by the time he got out and was starting to hang out in the Tatooine sun. Rebels confirmed it? No, they didn't. When did they confirm it? I don't remember them confirming that at all. I remember a strong fan theory putting it together. Okay, you need to send me this stuff, because they'll send it to me on Discord, because if it's in chat, I'm not gonna remember it, because we're gonna be wrapping up soon. But I remember seeing a strong fan theory about it that was very wishful convincing, but yeah, send me that. But yeah, Boba's supposed to be in his 40s. Morrison's in his 60s. And it's not like he's a clone where he's got accelerated aging, so there's that. But yeah, I really do hope they... Maybe, this is just wishful thinking. I'm sure they're going to have, if they do bring Ahsoka into Obi-Wan for a little bit, just so they can have that little reunion. Again, I just want them to see each other and know that each other survived the Clone Wars, at least. But oh man, as much as I expect them to use Rosario, maybe a de-age Rosario. That would have been nice to have like Ashley get at least one chance at reprising the role as like a live-action young Ahsoka, if that makes sense. You know, I think that would make sense. Give her a shot. Although I guess that would put them in a bind then, like, because then fans would be like, "Oh my gosh, she's so good, bring her back." They'll be, uh-oh, now we got Ashley and Rosario. What do we do? But, oh well, wishful thinking. I was just such a fan of how Ashley handled the role. Before we keep talking until 11. It's already 11. It's 11:40. Tired as hell, got 2 hours. Yeah, we're going to wrap things up here in like 2 minutes. So, but you have a good night, guys, and thanks for hanging out. Okay, thank you. Gotta go back to, yeah, we're probably going to wrap up here anyway, so... Go watch it. I will. Alright, guys. Check Wikipedia. Oh my god. Alright, anyway, we're gonna wrap things up, guys. Let me see where to send you. And I'll be back tomorrow afternoon for some stuff. Who's on? Oh, there's so many friends on, but they're not playing Fire Emblem. 80's on playing Arc Knights. I'm sure Leafy would love that. Doctor's on playing League of Legends. Clef is on playing Mario Kart. Silly Sap's playing Animal Crossing. Egglove's playing Uncharted. Seeking Mario Kart. Apex? What the hell? Majora. I was playing the Mario Kart 8 DLC and I can't stream it because my internet sucks. I mean, I can play it, but I can't stream it. Where are we sending you to? Oh, it says Doctor's heading to bed soon, so I guess not there. Wait, Egglove says they're finishing Xenoblade 3? What? Wait a second. I don't know where to send you. Let's go to Lynn. We haven't gone to Lynn in a while. Yeah, let's go there. Alright, guys. As usual, follow the... Oh, here, let me do these first. Let's do subraid command. Follow social media. Join the Discord. And here's the regular raid link. Hey, Boshock, we're actually wrapping up. But how are you doing today? Did you get anyone in the summons? I got 2 Mareetas, and that's it. Oh, no, we also got Leaf. Sorry, I'm like, oh, you're fine. No worries, I appreciate it. We'll be on early tomorrow, and then we'll go long, so you'll have plenty of time. You got 1 Mareeta? Nice. Did you get better IVs than me? I got minus attack. I got minus attack. On both Mareetas, I got one on my iPad, one on my main, and both were minus attack. OG, okay, not Ascendant, okay. I'm sure you'll get the Ascendant with better IVs before I do. Ellie Plushie says, hi, hello. But yeah, we're gonna raid over to our friend Lynn. She's playing Elden Ring, but she's a Fire Emblem fan as well. So, actually, I think the first time I found her, she was playing Blazing Blade. So, because her name's Lynn. So, but alright guys, as usual, copy the subraid command. If you don't have the Hilda Bonk emote, you can use your channel points. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Let me make sure I have the Hilda Bonk emote on my alt account. Here we go. Alright guys, have a good one.